Yeah, very first job, part-time, when I was in school, like 2 or 3 days a week washing trucks. Minimum wage, dude. At the time, I was still at $7.25 an hour. Dude, my paychecks were like, it was like $40 a week. Yeah, it was insane. It was crazy.
It sucked.
And then from there, I went to work for my dad. Worked there for a year and a half, maybe a year and a half.
Yeah, why'd you stop that? Excavating wasn't your thing?
Yeah. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I don't know if I don't know. Allegedly, I don't know if working for my dad was
the move.
If that was a move, yeah.
Yeah, no, like I love my dad, but me and him could not work together.
Yeah, and I was doing all the girl work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I was, or not girl, for lack of a better term, I was doing all the girl work. I was doing like the raking and all that. Like I would run the equipment, but not as much as my dad and my brother. So, I mean, it kind of got old.
Well, this is kind of getting deep, and I don't really mean to, but like, did you ever feel like I work with my brother, obviously?
Yeah.
Do you ever feel like you kind of just need to go out and do your own thing and make your own name for yourself?
Like, you mean like start your own business or just
but just like do something. So like, okay, with me working for my brother, sometimes it's like I'm just living out like his name.
Yeah, you want to like do something else so that you can be like have your own thing.
Yeah. Do you ever feel like that, or was that any part of your decision? Because like, even I'm still with him, and I think I love the business. I love what he's doing with it, and it's phenomenal. But I still struggle with that, like the whole, like this is
you're
like
kind of like in his shadow the whole time.
Yeah, and I think that's why I started this. Maybe just because I'm egotistical. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if that was. I don't know. It's just like, hey, blue collar job.
Yeah.
Whatever. A little stressful, maybe sometimes.
Yeah. What? But your job's blue collar.
Well, I'm saying like working for your dad. Like he's like I don't know. Like he's like I'm his kid, so he can just like boss me around. And I'm just like I don't know if I would be whatever. Love my dad, obviously.
Absolutely.
But like, yeah, I don't know if it just wasn't for me. So I worked there for a year or two, and then I quit and did electrical work. Like it was mostly residential, like new construction.
Really?
Yeah.
With who?
TJ.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like Andy. I mean, he works for Mr. Electric now.
Braden Gregory also worked there. You need to know this.
He's he's such a fan, dude. He's just following me everywhere. That's crazy.
I think he's doing 75 hard right now.
That's crazy, dude. He's gonna be doing steroids next.
Yeah, that's nuts.
But yeah, I worked there for maybe 2 years, I think, and then COVID happened, and then they laid me off.
Yeah.
Which, hey, looking back, thank you for that.
Yeah.
Because I'm getting paid way more now at my job. But yeah, then I detailed cars for that summer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still do that. So if you're looking for your
hit me
up. I'll do that on the weekends.
How'd the graffiti go?
I never got around to it.
Dude, you suck.
You can still do it for me if you want.
Yeah?
Yeah.
This is wild we got on this vein because today I was looking up like murals and everything for GH to like paint a big mural on one of their walls because I would love to do that, but so it didn't happen.
No, I never got around to it.
That's crazy.
I'm so like ADD like that. I'm just like, oh yeah, this would be cool. I should learn how to do this, and then like I spend like 2 hours when I'm like, I'm not good at this. Why am I doing this? Next thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I detailed cars for like that summer, which I'm still doing. Hit me up.
Yeah.
I'm not doing like
so that's like a side hustle.
Yeah.
Nice. Do you got a shop?
No, just doing it in my garage.
Oh yeah. So you got a shop. It's like your garage.
Yeah, I guess you could call it a shop.
Nice.
But yeah, I do everything: paint correction, ceramic coating.
Really?
Yeah.
No way.
So yeah, I did detailing for 6 months maybe during the summer, and then my dad was pretty much like, dude, either you make a business out of this or get a job, pretty much. Yeah. So I chose
to do that sometimes.
Yeah, so I chose to get a job. I did make pretty good money that summer because like it was just friends and family, and I don't know how much I made. I want to say in those couple months probably like $8,000.
That's not bad.
It's not bad for just doing it like
on the side.
Yeah. So obviously I had so much money saved up. Then I'm really rich and whatever. So it wasn't a big deal for me.
Yeah.
And I didn't have any bills. I live with my parents, so like whatever. No, but so I did that for a couple months, And my dad was like, dude, make this into a business or get a job. And I was like, looking at making it into a business for a little bit. The money's not really there.
Really?
Unless if you're detailing like high-end cars, like for like rich people, and like you could get like on like every 2 weeks you come here and detail my car. Yeah. Like, because like if you just do a wash and a wax, like you can charge like $50-$80 maybe, and then like just like figuring out them to drop the car off and do it's not worth it.
Yeah.
Like washing and waxing a car is gonna take like 2 hours.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, $40 an hour, that's not bad, but like I don't know. You would have to have so much business for that to actually make sense and be able to make money. So then I was like, Indeed.com. And I was like, all right, UPS is hiring. That sounds kind of fun. So I applied. And this was soon after COVID, a couple months after COVID.
Mm-hmm.
So they needed drivers. So I got hired. Most times, like if you would apply to UPS now, you'd probably have to work in the building, like loading or unloading the trucks for a couple years till you get the seniority to become a driver. So I just bypassed that because of COVID.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Where warehouse workers get paid less than drivers?
Yeah.
Okay.
They get paid so we're union, so every like 5 years the contract renews. I think they get like $25 an hour.
Dang.
Yeah, but it's only part-time. You're only working like 4 or 5 hours a day. So if you work preload, you're working anywhere from like 2 to 4 a.m. Or you like start anywhere from like 2 to 4 a.m. and then you get off at like 8:39.
Okay.
So kind of, I mean, you have to wake up at like early morning if you want to do that. I know it's only part-time. So a lot of people just do it for the benefits because you get full-time worker benefits. Like you get the health insurance that full-time workers get and all that stuff. It starts after.
I knew a bunch of old guys that did that.
Yeah.
Like they would work the early shift or whatever.
Yeah.
Unloading the planes.
Yeah.
And then they'd get the benefits and then they'd go to their actual job because the benefits were like insane.
Yeah. So you get all the health insurance. I mean, 401k, probably pension. I don't know. I don't even have. You have to be there 5 years, I think, before you can start your pension. So, got a job there.
What is a pension? Like,
dude,
actually.
I have no idea.
Like, I've heard that word so much, and I'm just like, oh, yeah, pension. I have no idea what an actual pension is. I'm assuming it's just like it's like a social security check, but instead of from the government, from the business you work for.
Yeah, I think they take money out of your paycheck, and then it like saves up, and then like after you retire, you get paid a certain amount every month.
Stupid for even looking at this.
Yeah, I never looked into it because, I mean, I don't have a...
Do you think you're not going to be there long enough to get one?
No, maybe I will. I don't know. But I'm not putting any money into my pension right now because I haven't been there long enough. So It doesn't really affect me. So I never looked into it.
Pensions offer guaranteed income for life, while 401 benefits can be depleted and depend on individual investments and withdrawal decisions. Oh, dang. So, it's like a social security check.
Yeah. So like it's after you retire, you get paid. Like,
you
get
nice. That's kind of sick.
Yeah. So started there. I was getting paid $21 an hour, which
starting.
That's
not bad.
That's what you think. Dude, it sucked.
What do you mean? How old were you?
21.
You ungrateful person. That's not bad. I wasn't getting paid $21 an hour at 21.
It's not terrible. I was working 6 days a week. So I drive trucks, so it's DOT, so you can only work 60 hours a week.
Yep.
So most weeks I was working 60 hours or like very close.
Yeah.
So like Saturday would come along, and I had like 7 hours left on DOT, so I could only work like whatever, like 5-6 hours. They'd be like, okay, come back, or like they would only send me out with a certain amount of stops, so I could come back in time.
Yep.
There was 3 or 4 times I've worked till 9:30 or 10 o'clock on a Saturday.
At night.
It sucked.
Yeah.
Because some people would run out of DOT hours and they'd be like, I literally cannot work anymore.
Yeah.
So they bring their truck back and I would still have hours that week. So then I take over their truck.
Send you out.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, but then you're an OT. Or you didn't get OT.
No, yeah, it was overtime.
Yeah, then you're making good money. I don't see a downside.
It's okay. Maybe I'm just a little butthurt because now the contract ended. So every 5 years it renews. So I think it was last year, or maybe almost. Yeah, it was like a year ago.
Okay,
year and a half ago, it renewed. So now if you would start out so now first year drivers get paid $25.
Okay.
So the pay scale is different.
Yeah.
So I've been here 4 years now. So I'm at top rate. So I'm chilling.
Yeah.
But I'm like the people that work there now that have only been there like a year or two, they don't even have hours for them, so they're working like preload some days or like most of them work like unload because you have to call in every morning because you're not guaranteed. If you're a cover driver, you're not guaranteed work.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so you have to call in every morning. They're like, yeah, we have work for you. For me, every day they had work for me.
You got work.
Yeah. For them, some days they don't have work. They're only working a couple days a week driving, so then they come in and unload trucks for a couple hours because they would work preload, but then they couldn't drive after that. Because,
where you're at right now, do you have guaranteed work every day, though? Okay.
I do.
Okay.
So I have enough seniority that I'm guaranteed 8 hours of work 5 days a week. So
nice.
I work Tuesday through Saturday. So then once I would have enough seniority to get my own route, then I would work Monday through Friday.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So I'd be guaranteed.
Yeah.
I would know what route I'm on, and I would work minute. So if they send you out, if it's a light day and they send you out with less than 8 hours, which doesn't happen very often, and you come back and you only worked 7 hours, you can sign a paper that says I'm like accept the time worked, whatever. I'm going home.
Yeah.
But if you want 8 hours, they have to find work for you. So you could be like, oh, I want my 8 hours. They'd be like, okay, you can like
mop floors.
Yeah, you can like clean the toilets. Or whatever.
Yeah.
No, they could be like, okay, well, we could find work for you. Like we could send you out to help this person or whatever.
Gotcha.
Or you could like run this misload, or you could like clean your truck, like the windows on your truck, or whatever, stuff like that.
You can paint correct the whole truck.
You can paint correct the whole truck if you want. Yeah, but
dude, huge business idea. Why don't you do that for UPS?
What?
Do all their detailing.
They don't care about the trucks like that. They're dirty all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
Ah.
I mean, they have someone wash them every once in a while, but most times they're filthy, and they just get a brush, which if you're washing your car, do not use a brush. Use a microfiber wash mitt, please. They're just like, whatever. I mean, they're confident. Like, it's a UPS truck. No one cares. I mean, they don't have to be shiny.
But you could.
They would never go for that. Because there's like someone that like their job is washing trucks.
Yeah.
And they're not be working very much.
$7.25.
Yeah, they must not be working very often
Yeah.
either. Because all the trucks are dirty. But yeah.
You would have the volume.
They would never go for it. I mean, I don't think you can just like hire a.
So what? The worst they say is no.
I don't know what I would be getting paid then washing like paint correcting trucks, but I guarantee you it's not as much I'm getting paid now.
Dude, maybe. You don't know.
I do like the job. The job itself is fun.
It's pretty
like,
sick.
Yeah, you're not like watching a clock all day.
Yeah.
Like you're just like, when I'm done with this, I get to go home.
Yeah.
So like you're watching like your stops go off. You're not watching a clock. So it's not like you're like, okay, at 5 o'clock I get to go off.
If you're speeding, your shift goes quicker.
Yeah.
How fast can you speed? I'm assuming the trucks have governor on them.
Yeah, they go up to 70.
Okay.
Yeah, but now they added cameras in them, like a year ago maybe.
That's tough.
So the UPS contract, they didn't allow them to have the front-facing cameras in. Yeah. Like the cab-facing cameras. So there's still like some sort of like AI involved or whatever. So if you like take a drink or I guess that's it. If you like take a drink, it'll be like distracted. Like
no way.
Yeah. But like, and then also there's a front-facing camera. It only gets triggered when you're speeding, which you can go 10 over or 10 over. Like if you go 11 over, it'll trigger it.
It'll trigger it.
Now, some of the trucks, like speed limit on 30, 55. I go 70, it never trips it. So, but then on some trucks, if you go over, then it trips it. I'm like, okay, so you gotta know the truck a little bit. It's like different with every truck. But like if you're speeding, if you brake really fast, it will trigger it. If you are following too close, and if you like don't stop completely at a stop sign, which that's also because like then they review it with you on the computer, and like there's some stops, like sometimes I'll get flagged for like not stopping completely, and I'm like going like I slow down to like 1 mile per hour, like just so the wheels don't stop, and then I go and then it triggers it. I'm like, dude,
it's a stop.
But do you know how many times I do that every single day? Yeah, I do that like at every stop sign, and like only like a couple times will actually trigger it.
Yeah.
So it's weird. But there was one time I was in a neighborhood, and I'm just like driving, cruising. I was going 19 miles an hour. That's what it said. And these two kids on a bike come out. I see them coming down the driveway. I'm like, okay. And then they don't stop on their little bike, and they go out right in front of me. I slam on the brakes, and it triggered it. And dude, I was probably within like 10 feet of them or something. And
You got flagged.
Yeah, I got flagged, but like that wasn't. They're like, okay, that's actually sick. You avoided an accident. That's sweet. But yeah,
Pay raise.
no, unfortunately, that's not how it works. But yeah, it's cool. I like it. It's a fun job. I don't like. They used to. It was so annoying because like my first like year or 2 or 3, it was like a 70-30 chance that once I got back to the building, they were gonna send me out with a misload or send me to help somebody. So I'm just like walking in the office to check in, and I'm just like, fingers crossed.
You don't gotta go help.
Yeah, if I saw
a field.
Yeah, if I see a package in the office, I'm like, that's for me, 100%. There was one time they sent me out to Quarryville, which we're in East Petersburg.
Yeah.
Don't come find me at my job, please. We're in East Petersburg. It was 28 or 29 miles away.
Yeah.
For one package. It was a ground package at 7:15.
Golly.
So it was like 45 minutes away.
Yep.
Dude, I was so
And you
mad.
can't take that truck home.
Yeah.
You gotta take that back to the shop.
I was so mad. But now they like within like the past year they like made this thing that now that we're not running misloads after we like so they don't so that's sweet.
After a certain time.
Yeah. Or like at all. Which
Oh yeah. So
I mean,
if someone misses their load, sorry customer, you ain't getting your package.
well, a misload is if it's loaded in the wrong truck.
Oh.
So like it might be loaded to the truck next to it or like
Gotcha.
whatever. But now they have like technology involved that like that's not supposed to happen as much. So like after the truck is loaded, they come through with like this little like wand thing and it'll like beep because like the labels that we look at for like where to load them on the truck has like a microchip or not a microchip. It's like a chip.
So they're tracking us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. There's probably like some radiation that I'm getting every day or something.
Okay.
But yeah, there's like a little like chip. If you if you would have a UPS package around here, I could show it to you. But there's like a little like chip thingy on like in the label.
Oh.
So like if it's like in the wrong truck, because then there's like something in the truck,
it'll flag.
Yeah, it'll like beep and then it'll be like okay. So misloads don't happen very often anymore. But like a couple years ago, before they had that, there was so many misloads.
Misloads all the time.
Yeah.
So what do you think about Amazon?
I don't. It sucks.
Yeah. Do you not like them?
Well, that's like half.
Like
of our,
yeah, is there beef like
No.
between FedEx and like UPS and Amazon? Like is there corporate beef there?
Not really.
That'd be awesome if there was. Like, what if you guys just formed basketball leagues and like duked it out on the court?
If there's a company, if you're looking at one of those companies to like have a career at, UPS is worth the wait. Even if you have to like work inside, you get way better benefits. You're treated way better. Like FedEx is like salary, so like every day you make like a certain amount. Which a couple years ago I was talking to a driver. He would make like $130 a day, and then any package. Or any stop over 100 stops, he would make like 70 or 80 cents per stop. So I was like doing the math, and they're like, they're getting paid decent, but it's not crazy.
Yeah.
But like post office, no. Amazon, I don't know what they get paid, but it's not good.
Yeah.
Like so, yeah. If you want to make a career out of any delivery company, UPS is definitely the
UPS
best.
is the way.
Yeah.
So UPS is top of the food chain.
Yeah, I think so.
Nice.
Yeah. I mean,
but do you hate the other places? That's what I want to know. Like, are you despising on them? Like, are they bad?
yeah, they're bad.
Yeah.
No, I don't really care.
That's what I want to hear.
The Amazon drivers are all like young people or like, I don't know. They just drive the vans. Half of them don't know how to drive.
Yeah. Do you think a lot of them are
stupid.
illegals?
We don't gotta get into politics.
Yeah. Well, I'm just curious.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know what the hiring process is over there.
Interesting. Let's look it up.
But like, yeah, I mean, at UPS, they're all about like safety. So like, they're like, okay, this is how you park. Like, parking position, blah blah blah. Like Amazon drivers are like pull into every driveway.
Yeah, that's
they
true.
They park at stupid places. They just like pull into a yard.
Yeah, sometimes I see like guys getting out of minivans.
Yeah,
like they're taking
they have like
personal
flex
cars.
drivers. Yeah, they take. Yeah,
that's kind of weird.
It is weird. Like, and some of them deliver like super late at night.
Yeah,
like,
I'm like, who's coming to my house?
What? Like personal vehicle at like 9:00 at night. I'm like, dude, who is in my driveway?
Yeah, they're rocking their AirPods, just bumping some crazy stuff. I'm like, dude, what's going on?
Yeah.
But do you wear the cool little shorts?
Yeah.
Oh,
call
dude,
them cool.
that's great.
Yeah.
That's great. You need to start working out legs if you're wearing those shorts.
Oh, believe me, I'm already on that.
They're great.
I got a compliment on my legs one time.
Did you?
Yeah, he turned out to be gay.
Oh, it was a dude. Ew, that is kind of flamer. Nice. Let's go into that. What was that like?
I hope he never sees this.
Was he a bro?
He's like
Or was he like a
Dude,
gay?
if he ever sees this is crazy. He's never going to see this.
No.
He was like, he is. He's still alive.
He's gay or he's a bro?
No, I said he was. And I said, no, he's gay.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
So.
Total flamer.
Total flamer. I didn't know that.
Okay.
He's like probably like 50s, something like that. A little chubby.
Yeah.
Not conventionally not very attractive. Not
Yeah.
my type for sure. But so the place I'm delivering in now, he lives in that town, and he also has, I don't know if it's his business or he's like part owner or like he works there. They're like an investment company.
Okay.
And they own like 12 or like 14 businesses in
Dang.
Colombia. Yeah, he made sure to tell me this.
Good for them.
Yeah.
Trying to pull you, dude.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
So it started out, he was just like, "Oh, I see you got the muscles out today." I was like, "Yeah, thanks." He's like, something about like, "You like getting compliments, don't you?" I was like, "I mean, yeah, like who doesn't like getting compliments?" I was like, "Okay, cool guys, saying my muscles are nice, whatever." And then he like I'll just see him around. I'll just see him like, huh?
Then he's like, "I want to kiss you."
Pretty much. No, I'll just like see him around like once or twice a week. I still
Yeah.
do because I'm still running that route. I think I am going to be running it for the next couple months because the guy that has the route's injured anyway. So he's just like, he'd make like comments about my muscles or like whatever. Like if I wear like a long sleeve because it's a little cooler, like, "Oh, you don't got the muscles out today." I was like, "Yeah, whatever." And then the one day, he sees me, so he like walks up. I'm like getting a package ready to deliver, and he's like, "Oh, I see you got the muscles out again today." He's like, "Nice legs too," and I was like, "Okay, thanks." I was just like, okay, maybe he's just like a funny guy, like pretending like I joke about being gay with my friends all the time. Like that's nothing crazy. Like I definitely said something way worse than that multiple times to my friends, but
on a regular occasion,
like daily, and I was like, okay, whatever. He's just like a funny guy, making gay jokes. And then like the one time I'm taking my lunch break, I had my seat reclined. I mean, you can't recline them that far, but then I like prop my feet up on the steering wheel and like the dash.
Dude.
And he sees me, so he pulls up next to me in his car. He's like, "I like the pose."
Oh yeah.
I was like, "Oh yeah."
He's getting frisky with it.
Yeah. And then he was like something about, "You're sexy, I'm telling you." And I was like laughing because I was like super awkward.
Yeah. You don't know what else to do.
Yeah. And then I was like, "Dude, like I wish like girls like my age would be like saying that stuff to me." He's like, "Yeah, I bet you do." Yeah, I'm gay. He's like, here's the thing, I'm gay. I was like, "Oh, you are." He's like, "Yeah, that's why I tell you you're beautiful." He called me beautiful.
Oh, dude.
And then
when a boy breaks out of beautiful, he's freaking batting for the other team.
And I was like, he's like, "But it's not about that. Like I think." Like I
just want to kiss you.
Yeah, I want to kiss. He's like, "I think you're beautiful, so that's why I tell it to you." Like I'm just being nice, pretty much is what he was saying. I was like, "Yeah,
I think you're being a little gay."
Yeah, I mean, like,
just like a little bit.
I think like you might like men. Honestly,
I don't think it's just you're being nice.
Yeah.
I think there's a little bit of gayness there.
I think there's something else like underlying, just like you being nice. I think you. Are you homosexual by any chance?
That's crazy.
But yeah, I was like laughing, and then. I don't know. And then I saw him the next day. He's like, "I didn't offend you yesterday, did I?" I was like, "No, I don't care." And then he's like, "All right, have a good weekend." He goes to shake my hand. So I shake his hand, and he grabs it with both hands. My hand with both hands.
Draws you in.
Yeah. And I was like, "Okay, that's weird." And then I'm like walking away. He's like, "I bet you look better on the weekends." I was like, "Yeah, maybe." He was like,
maybe.
I was like, dude's gay for sure.
Oh, dude, yeah. Sometimes, dude, gay guys are forward.
Yeah, clearly.
They're like, I don't know, man. They got game, I guess. I don't know. I don't have that much confidence. Did I ever tell you my gay story? Probably not, because we never talk.
Probably not, but I'm very intrigued.
Dude, this was full-on gayness. This was insane. So, I don't know if I've told this story on the podcast or not. I went down to Philly for 5 days to be homeless. Just to, like, see what that experience is like. I wanted to experience it, see what it was like to go hungry, see what it was like to live on the streets. Like I wanted to know a little bit of that experience. Go into Rittenhouse Park down in Philly.
Kyle Rittenhouse?
Yeah. No. But just wait. It's almost to that level.
All right.
We Go down to Rittenhouse Park. It's like a bougie area of Philly. It was my first night down there. I didn't know anywhere. I'm just kind of walking around. I was like, oh, this is a nice park. Sit down. I have a book.
And there's like a guy with like an AK-47 on his back. You're like, whoa.
Yeah. What the flip? No, this guy had something, but it wasn't an AK-47.
Ooh.
So
Something for you?
yeah, insane. Sitting on this bench, reading my book. This guy approached me, like well-dressed dude. Seemed like a wealthier guy.
You were into him.
Yeah. So he comes up to me. He's like, just kind of starts chatting with me, which I tried to wear like my derpiest clothes I had to like look homeless. And he's like, hey man, how are you? I was like, good. Like, how are you? And I like talking to people, so I'm like, yeah, this is awesome. Some dude's talking to me. So chat with him.
That is awesome. I love when dudes talk to me.
Dude, it's crazy. Start chatting with him, and we were talking for like 5-10 minutes, kind of small talk. And I think he asked what I was doing in Philly or whatever. So I told him, I said, honestly, I'm actually like down here to be like homeless. I want to see what this experience is like. Kind of went into that whole thing. He's like, that's sick. He's like, I would love to like support what you're doing. He said, would you take $100? And I was like, no, like the point of this is to not like take money. The point is to see like what it's like to be. And he's like, no, dude, seriously, like I'd love to support your cause. Like, let me give you $100. I was like, nah, dude, like you're still missing the point. I appreciate it. He's like, no, seriously, come back to my place. I'll blow you. Give you $100. And I was just like, whoa! Like,
so you took the $100.
Yeah.
You ended up making the $100.
So
right?
I was just like, and like at this point, I was 18, super sheltered conservative kid, which like I didn't think I was, but 100% I was. And I was just like, no, dude, I'm good. I was like, I'm a Christian. Like, I have a girlfriend. It's like, dude, I blow Christians all the time. And I was like, dude, what is happening? I was like, no, seriously, dude, I'm good. He's like, no, seriously, you can come back to my place. He said, you can watch some porn. Like, you're not even going to know. He literally told me, he said, you're not even going to know I'm there. And I'm like, if that would happen, I'm pretty sure I'm going to know that you're there. Like, just a hunch. I've never been in that situation before, but I'm pretty sure I'd know. Dude is persistent, man. Literally, like, what? It's insane.
That's insane.
It's an insane
That's
story.
insane.
Literally, so persistent. I was like, dude, I am good. Like, I appreciate the offer. Not for me. I am good. Just, like, sticks with it. I'll give the like persistent widow, like he read that Bible scripture because he was knocking. Yeah.
So where was this man precisely? Where did he live so I can avoid that area?
Yeah, just I'll give you his address because I have it written down.
Yeah, I bet.
Just a wild experience, and I was like, dude, like I'm good. I don't, and like it was like 15 minutes after he dropped the bomb on me that like I'm trying to like tell this dude, hey, wires are getting crossed. We're not on the same channel. And he like finally left me alone, like went on his way. But it's like the balls on this dude to just walk up to a random person in a park and be like, yo, dude, I'll give you $100 if I can blow you. That's insane.
That might be the method.
Yeah, maybe I've been trying. Yeah, I don't know. Insane. I was speechless. And I was just, so that was literally one of my first experiences on that trip. And I was like, what did I just get myself into?
You're like, this is going to be a long night.
Yeah. And there was a bunch of other wild stories, but like that one took the cake. That was insane. Yeah. I don't know how we got there. Oh, you're gay.
I'm not
guy.
gay.
Yeah, you're gay route guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you have like, so I'm assuming you have like regulars you see a bunch. Do people, okay, do you think he's buying packages to like get you in his house?
I don't know. He like said like what street he lived on, but I don't even know if I ever delivered to his house. Like, I don't know. I delivered to his business a bunch of times, but I never seen him there. He's always like out like hopping from like the
jogging or trying to seduce men.
Mostly the seducing men. He's a little bigger. I don't think he's doing much jogging, but he's always like going like from like company to company that they own or he owns. I don't know if he owns them or if whatever. He's like painting or like he's doing this, like collecting rent or like whatever.
Yeah.
So like I see him just like, cause I'm out and about, just like driving around. He's driving around, so like he'll see me.
Yeah.
Say what's up.
This is naive of me, and I understand that, but it's for whatever reason. I feel like old guys just can't be gay, but there are a bunch of gay old guys. It just seems weird to me. Like, I know we have a customer, super nice dude, like, very cool guy, but he's in his, like, 60s, and he's gay, and it's just funny. Because I always think, like, gay guys are young dudes, but it's like, yeah, old guys are gay, too. It's just wild.
I don't think there's as many flamboyant gay people,
older
maybe.
guys. They're not in it for the noise. They're just in it for the love.
The love of the game, dude.
Yeah. The love of the game. The Mamba mentality.
Yeah, if you will.
Yeah.
They're not in it for the attention.
No.
That's crazy.
But
I love gay people, obviously.
Oh, yeah?
I
Nice.
am one. That's a
wild
joke,
to say.
dude. That's a joke, ladies. Hit me up.
Oh, my. Yeah, so gays. What else is going on in your life other than gays?
Well, that's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can wrap this up.
Large segment. That's a wrap.
Yeah.
Yeah, dang, that's crazy. Oh, dude, you can relate to this because I heard you got bit by a couple dogs
Yeah.
on your route.
Yeah.
That's wild. Any ones that were noteworthy or mentionable, or was it like a small chihuahua that didn't even draw
Yeah.
blood?
So the one bite I got, it's he just literally so nicked me with his tooth. That was the first one. So okay, this is crazy. So I got bit for the first time, and I think it was almost there 4 years, and I got bit like just so he grazed me with his tooth, and then so I got bit once, and then in the span of 3 months, I got bit 2 more times.
No way.
Yeah.
You think they talked amongst each other?
Probably. It was all on the same route, too.
Oh, yeah.
And then on that route, I've ran from dogs 10 times.
Really?
Yeah. Because I'm paranoid. I'm
Scared.
I see a dog bark in the backyard, looking at me. I'm just all right, I'm out of here. A couple of them ran after me, too. Yeah. Okay, so the first one, it just so nipped me. So then after you get bit, you get asked the homeowners for their the paperwork from the vet.
So you approach them.
Yeah. For
you don't
the
just
vaccines.
write it off.
Yeah, so I didn't know that. So I was just I just got bit by a dog, whatever.
Yeah.
And I called my supervisor. I was like, yo, I got bit by, and then he was had all kinds of questions. He's like, dude, go back, get paperwork, make sure the dog's vaccinated.
Yeah.
And doesn't have rabies and whatever. So I go back. They got rabies shots 10 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
So I was like, okay, you're retarded, obviously. He's like, yeah, I think these are good for 10 years. And I'm like, no, they're not. They're good for 3.
Yeah.
So anyway, I had to go to the ER that night to get rabies vaccines because, dude, if you have rabies, you're done. By the time you notice,
do you know what's crazy? There's no cure for rabies.
Yeah.
After symptoms develop,
you
will die.
You will die. Yeah, exactly.
Which is insane.
It is insane. So, did the dogs end up having rabies? Probably. Absolutely not. There's a 99% chance they didn't have rabies.
Yeah.
But I'm not taking that 1% chance. So I went to I was going to Nashville that weekend. So I was like, okay, I got to get this taken care of. So I had to go to the ER. I waited there 3-4 hours. They hit me with the doctor. They have to inject a little bit at where I got bit.
Yeah.
So the nurse or the doctor, she injects and then she starts putting it in. She didn't put it in a lot at all, but it burned so bad.
Really?
First of all, she pokes it in right at the wound or whatever, and then she starts injecting it, and it kind of opens up from the inside because of the liquid.
Ooh.
Yeah, it stung. And then I got a shot in each shoulder and then a shot in each thigh. And then I had to go back 7 days later, and then 7 days later after that, and 14 days later. So yeah.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
So do you think that's where your steroid injection habit started?
Yeah, I think that's where I think that's where it started. But yeah, and then the next time I got bit was on my calf. I still have a little. It's not going away. I have
a scar.
It's not a scar. It's brown, a dark brown and a red color.
Okay.
I don't know what it is, but it's
An
not
eternal scab.
Yeah, something like that. It's not going. That was 6 months ago, maybe. A little yappy dog. The homeowner was out, and I was like, okay, I'm going to hand him his package. I get out of my truck. The dog's behind him, and he's growling. And then I go to hand it to him, and he just runs out and nips me in the leg. I'm like, dude,
Dog people are the worst.
I know. Like, I was like, you little, and it ran away like under the car right after it did it. I didn't even have a chance to kick it because you're allowed to do that. Like, if you get
really,
yeah, like you won't get in trouble for that. Like,
really,
there was a guy that with his scanner, a German Shepherd ran up on him and he hit it in the face and broke its jaw, and they had to put the dog down.
And he didn't get any repercussions.
No,
because it was attacking him.
Yeah,
that's wild.
But yeah, if a little dog like that, I would love to just kick it, like
punt that thing.
Yeah, and then the last time. Hopefully the last time. The third time I got bit, I was walking up to a house. There was like 3-4 dogs. I was there before. They were nice. I walk up this time. I pet the one dog. I go to walk up to the house. So I like turn my back to it. And then it just like nips me through my shorts in my thigh. It didn't break the skin that time. Yeah. So I didn't even bother like getting the paperwork or whatever. Yeah. The second time I got bit, they had their vaccination and whatever. And I think rabies vaccines in humans are good for like 2 years. But it didn't even break the skin. I was like, dude, like... I literally turned around. I was like, dude, like,
come on.
Yeah. Like some older, like, I don't know if it was like, it wasn't a German Shepherd, but like some older, maybe like a German Shepherd mix. It was probably like 12 years old. It was like an old dog. I was like, okay, like what are you biting me for, dude?
Yeah.
I was pissed. But yeah, got bit 3 times in like 3 months. And up until then, I haven't gotten bit. I was there like 4 years.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Dang. Yeah, no, I literally just got bit by a dog the other day.
What kind of dog?
Walking into some stupid little like French bulldog.
Really?
Little tiny thing. So it's crazy. I walk into a customer's house. I'm getting an estimate for them. And they were redoing their bathroom. So I walk in. Kids are like holding the dogs back. Got the one in a chokehold. And they're like, no, they just want to come smell you. I was like, all right. Like, I don't know. I'm not scared of dogs. Go down, pet the thing. I was like, the homeowner didn't even acknowledge it. So I was like, all right, it didn't draw blood, so that's fine. Continues to bite my leg as I walk back to this bathroom. And I was like, this is crazy. Homeowner never said anything. So I just left it to go because it didn't like draw blood or anything. But I was like, this is stupid. Like,
yeah. So
then I just left and I
never
made their price really high.
Did they accept the quote?
No, they didn't even get back to me yet. So, but yeah, I was like, dude, what's the deal? Dogs suck. And all dog owners that have dogs that bite say they don't bite.
Yeah, exactly.
No, they're friendly. No, they're not.
Dude, I was in my truck the one time, like, getting ready. Like, it was like, okay, this lady had her pit bull on a leash. And it was just, like, going crazy. Like, barking at me. Like up on his hind legs, like, trying to, like, get away. And she's like, oh, he just wants to say hi. I'm like, no, he doesn't.
Yeah,
no, he does not. Like, do not, like, what are you talking about? He just wants to... Dude, pit bull owners piss me off so much. Oh, it's just the way they were raised. If you raise them... Dude, those dogs are... Yeah.
They're spawns of Satan.
The nice pit bulls that are raised right or whatever, sure, they're fine. But they...
Seldom is a pit bull raised right.
Yeah. I don't know.
You don't buy a pit bull to raise him right. You buy a pit bull because you have an alcohol problem. Like, that's just what you do.
You should buy a pit bull.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. So, yeah, I've been getting into dog breeding recently. I could never do that. I could never breed dogs. I don't think I have the patience for it. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, some breeds are easier than others. Like, some require more work. Like, bulldogs are crazy. But, like, if you just get, like, a lab. Like,
yeah. Dude, so I had a dog once. I had a little Pomeranian. Dude.
Gay.
The devil. No, this guy was not gay. This guy
you're gay.
Was Satan. He literally... So, I should have known. It was the Mennonite in me. So, went into the plumbing supply house one day, and the guy behind the counter, Scott, was just in a tizzy. Just like, yo, what's up,
Scott?
Yeah, typical Scott move. And I was like, yo, what's up, Scott? He's like, oh, dude, do you want a dog? And I was like, no, not really. I was like, why? Like, what's going on? He's like, I got this dog. My grandma's got this dog. Keeps biting her cats. And I was like, what kind of dog is it? He's like, it's a purebred Pomeranian. I was like, okay, like how much? He's like, no, it's free. And the Mennonite in me, he's like,
free?
Free dog? Like, that's crazy. Cats suck. I could raise this dog. And I was like, not really. Like, I'm not really looking for a dog. And he showed me a picture of the thing as a pup. Freaking cute little bugger. And I was like, dang, that's actually kind of a sick looking dog. Like, it was a black and white one, which is kind of rare for Pomeranians, I guess. Because usually they're that, like, tan color.
Yeah.
So he looked like a little husky. which was sweet. So I was like, all right. I was like, let me call my wife. So I called my wife, and I sent her a picture, and she's like, yeah, like, let's get this thing. I should have known then and there when he said it was biting her cats. That's a red flag. He then proceeds.
But cats are stupid.
Yeah,
cats are.
I'm not a big cat guy, so I was like,
so maybe they
me and this
deserve
dog will get along. He then proceeds to tell me the thing was like either 8 or 12 weeks old. He's like, yeah, you'll be its
biting
fourth.
cats at 8 weeks old. He's
like, yeah, you'll be its fourth home. I was like,
and you
what?
still got it?
Yeah, because I was like, it's a free dog. I get this dog. I've never owned a dog before in my life. And he's like, oh, my baby, my baby. It's like barking. I was like, dude, this is insane. So I get this dog. I don't know the first thing about raising a dog. And he starts biting me. Just chunking into my arms. So I'm looking stuff up online, and it's like, if a dog starts biting you, like, act like you're hurt. Because it'll, I don't know, get on its soft and mushy side and be like, oh, I don't want to hurt this human. Well, that didn't frickin' work. Literally, I have a picture of my arms after one night with him, and just from my elbow down, just bloody. This dog was a demon. Cute as ever, but just the freaking personality of Beelzebub, dude.
So, safe to say, it found its fifth home pretty quickly.
Yeah. No, I kept him for like a year. Then he starts peeing everywhere. And just like out of pure spite, though. Because I'd literally I'd take him out, let him go to the bathroom, bring him back in, go up to bed, and I just hear this like, well, at one point our bedroom was in this room, and I just hear this like, and I like walk out, and I just see him there, and like you look at him, and then he just starts peeing on his bed, and I'm like, I freaking hate you. So then he literally chews up all my shoes, like, and back in the day I was like a little, I was never a sneakerhead, but I like enjoyed buying shoes.
Yeah.
Destroyed them. Like, I still wear a pair of shoes that have his chew marks on them. And I was just like, he destroyed our life. It was insane. So then finally I was like, dude, we're giving up on this guy. Like, we're not his foster family. So I put it back into the system.
You drop him off at a fire station?
No, so my one buddy actually finds like, he knows a person that rehomes dogs.
He knows a guy.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
No, I'm just kidding. So he rehomed this dog, and I was like, oh, thank the Lord. Like, it's crazy I put up with that dog for a full year. And honestly, it could have been my parenting. Like, maybe I just sucked as a dog owner. I don't know. Like, maybe I just didn't want to put the time in. So I'm willing to take some of that responsibility. Like, maybe I just left one day to get the milk and never came back. Then this was a fatherless dog. How do you think he's going to be raised in this world? I don't know.
Yeah, he's just going to be another statistic.
Yeah. Another statistical Pomeranian.
Yeah. I mean, he was. Okay, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I was going to make a joke about his color.
Yeah, that's wild.
Allegedly.
But, yeah, he was kind of a turd. So that was my dog experience. Not the best, to be honest.
Yeah, I got a bulldog. She's chill.
Yeah?
Just sleeps all day, farts,
Dude, that's
burps.
nice.
That's about it.
That's nice.
Yeah.
How old?
2.5.
Yeah, so that's like what, 47 in human years?
I think that's like 20.
Oh, yeah. It's close. Yeah, getting up there, though.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty much 47.
Yeah.
Blank a couple times, you're 47.
Because what, it is one...
7.
7
so
years.
It's 14 plus 3.5. 2 years is 14. 7 plus 7 is 14.
Yeah, but where'd you get the 7 from?
Every year in human years is 7 in dog years.
Yeah, so if they're only 2.5...
So it's 14. So it would be... So 7 plus 7 is 14 plus 3.5. So that's like 18.
Yeah, not even 20.
Well, okay, I was closer than you.
Yeah.
You said 47.
Yeah, that's actually a valid point. Not going to argue with you there. So, yeah, I don't know. I'll probably never get a dog again, but I might raise pups.
Well, you kind of need a dog to raise pups.
Yeah, that's true. But he was aggressive, though. I bet the dude would have been a great stud because the dude would just air hump like freaking wild.
Oh, yeah.
Nasty freak.
That's crazy.
So, yeah, I love the concept of dogs. I do. Like, the concept of being a dog owner sounds fun. It's like, oh, dude, you got a dog? Like, that's sick. You can take him on walks. But the actual practical side of being a dog owner, especially like a hyperactive dog, which this guy was, like, you got to run him every day. And it's like, I don't have time to take you on a walk every day.
Yeah, that's why I got a bulldog, because they're super lazy. Yeah.
That's nice.
And it is, like, dude, I hate cats.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're disgusting. Especially, like, the people that let cats on, like, their kitchen table and counters. I'm like,
that's
dude,
gnarly. But
I hate cats, but they are so nice in the aspect that you can just leave for a weekend and they're fine. But, so, like, it is kind of annoying having a dog and being like, oh, I have to, like, either, like, I have roommates, so if I'm away for the weekend, they can take care of her, which is nice. Or, like, I can maybe take her to my parents' house or whatever. Or have a neighbor, nice enough lady, but does not know when to shut up. So she would, like, see me walking my dog, because I would, like, walk past her house sometimes. And, like, every time she would, like, say something, I'm there for, like, an hour. I'm like, and, like, 10 minutes in, I'm, like, kind of, like, inching away a little bit. Like, oh, yeah, cool, that's crazy. Oh, wow, yeah. And just blah, blah, blah. Like, so she watched her one time, which I hope I never have to. She, like I said, great lady. She, like, works at a rescue or something, so she, like, knows how to, like, take care of dogs and everything. But doesn't shut up, and it's so annoying. So.
Yeah, friendly people kind of make this world miserable, honestly.
Yeah, I hate being friendly.
Yeah. Are you an extrovert, or are you more of an introvert? I would say you were an extrovert, but I could be 100% wrong in that.
Probably a little bit of both.
Yeah.
Like, I'm
50-50 mix.
Probably an introvert if I don't know the person. I mean, I could be extrovert if I wanted to, but, like, once I know somebody, then yeah.
So when do you want to be extroverted?
When?
Yeah. You said you could be extroverted if you want to. So, like, what situation would prompt you to be extroverted?
If I'm just in a good mood.
If she's pretty.
If she's pretty enough, yeah. No, I don't know. Like, yeah. I mean, I can make small talk, no problem. Like, if I wanted to talk to somebody and, like, make a conversation, it'd be no problem.
Yeah, that's how I am. But sometimes it's like, I don't want to talk to this person.
I just don't.
Yeah.
I mean, that's, like, most of the time.
Yeah.
Like, once I get to know you, like, it's
then we're chill.
Chilling.
Yeah, that makes sense. I guess. I get that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. The whole introverted, extroverted thing, it might be a scam. I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, I think that's a lie by the liberal media.
Yeah, CNN.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, because I don't think you're ever, like, one. I would be traditionally more extroverted. Like, maybe I am extroverted.
You might be.
I draw energy from people. Like, I love talking with people, and I think that's the definition of it. So maybe it's not a scam. But sometimes it's like, no, I just don't want to talk to you. Like, I don't find you that interesting.
Yeah.
Like, some people are like, if you're an extrovert, you always need to be on. Like, that's what people think.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, what's wrong with you? You're not saying anything. Because you're a tard, dude. I don't want anything to do with you right now.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
No, I like my alone time, too. Like, most weekends I don't even, like, do anything. Which
really?
Is sweet, yeah. Yeah. I mean, like, I'll hang out with my friend. But, like, my best friend is, like, my roommate now. So, like, I see him every day.
Dude, doesn't that kind of throw the dynamic off a little bit of best friends?
Not really. I mean, sometimes we get pissed at each other a little bit, but
yeah, but like, so my thing is like, so me and my buddies moved in together before I was married, and it's like after you see them all the time, you kind of just like lose that like hype to hang out on the weekends because you're literally with them all the time.
So it's me, my roommate, and another friend. That's that's friend group. So like we'll still hang out with him, but like we don't like. Normally we're just like maybe once every other week we'd go to somebody's house and just chill, like during the week. But like we don't do that anymore, which I kind of feel bad because it's kind of like we're kind of like not including him. Like at the same time, it's like
we see you all the time, Derek.
Yeah, we see you all the time, Derek. His name's not Derek.
I was gonna say that would have been wild. I would have been so pumped. So what's his name?
His name is Justin.
Oh, dude,
I have a crush on him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually your paper boy on your route.
No, his name is Joe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Sorry to hang out, Joe. If he ever sees this, he's gonna actually take advantage of me in the back of the truck, which I might not be too opposed to. That's a joke.
Joe.
That's a joke, Joe. Don't actually take that seriously.
Joe,
I'm straight.
Relax.
I'm so straight, dude.
The FedEx package is the only one you're getting.
Yeah. FedEx driver, Amazon, he's all yours, not
Yeah.
me.
So, interesting. Yeah, you think there's more gays now than there used to be?
I hope so.
Yeah. Or do you think they're just like, do you think they're just becoming more verbal about it?
I don't know.
I mean, I guess if the dentists are giving them fluoride,
They are, yeah.
they're like becoming gay.
It's in the water too, dude.
Yeah, that's what people say. Even like with chlorine, there's some weird
Yeah, look up. I think it's
chemical compounds in chlorine.
it's this one EGC or EP something. You can look up your zip code and it tells you how many. If like you have if you don't have a well, if you have like a public.
How many gay grams per million are in your
yeah,
water?
like what's the percentage of you being gay in X number of years?
Yeah.
No, it just tells you all like the
What's all actually contaminants
in your water. Yeah. So I think Ephrata. That's crazy. Don't come to my house. Cut that. I think the town I live in.
No one's listening.
I know. I think the town I live in has like 12 or 14, which is kind of high, but like some places have like 25.
Yeah.
But then other places only have like 8 or something. So I have a reverse osmosis, 6-stage reverse osmosis water
6?
filtration system under my
That's
kitchen.
huge. Generally, they're only
5,
4.
4 or 5. You need 5 or 6, I think, to get like, because dude, public water. Women are on birth control.
Mm-hmm.
They pee out the birth control. It doesn't get filtered out. So if you're drinking tap water, you're drinking fluoride, birth control, like all kinds of crazy stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, get a reverse osmosis.
I have one.
Yeah.
I'm also on a well. So
Well,
that's huge.
yeah, that is huge.
Because I'm not getting any pee water.
Yeah, that's huge, dude.
Other than the cows and the stuff they're spraying on the fields.
Other than me peeing in your well.
Yeah, the guy's just lifting up my well cap and just dropping off a 50 cent in there.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Oh, well. Now people know where my well cap is.
I'm gonna drop the coordinates to your well cap.
Yeah,
in the
do
YouTube
it.
comments.
It's like a geocaching thing.
Yeah,
Instead of geo, it's PO caching.
that was a good one.
I was kind of proud of myself for that. That's crazy though. What are we talking about? Water. Yeah, and a lot of new places are honestly building these new sewer treatment plants. A lot of which could be a conspiracy, could be that the government's trying to make you gay. I'm not 100% sure, but
It's working for me.
yeah, dude, I'm kind of a little concerned. But, yeah, dude, we had like 2 townships recently that are putting in these multi-million-dollar sewer treatment plants. I went to a guy's house.
Pause.
Pause?
Talking about being gay and going to guys' houses?
Yeah, to give him a price on.
Is that it?
Yeah.
That's all you gave him?
Well, it's crazy.
Just the mic. All right.
Boy, I'm flustered. Yeah, so he has a septic system on his property. He just installed it like 3 years ago, which like septic systems are good for 20 plus years. Now the township is making him abandon that brand new system and hook up to public sewer just because they want more money and because they want to contaminate you.
Biden's America, dude.
Biden's America. Trump's going to stop it. Drain the swamp and drill, baby,
Get
drill.
RFK on the...
Yeah, RFK. We got
thing.
Joel Salatin. Crazy. Do you know who Joel Salatin is?
Nope.
I noticed by the dumb look on your face.
As long as we get that tranny out of the health... Like, what's her deal?
Oh, Levine. Rachel Levine?
Yeah.
Yeah. What was her name before? Paul?
I don't know. It's like, bro, you're talking about health and you look like that?
Yeah.
Come on now.
That's also, too, like, Bill Gates, he's talking about, like, all this health stuff, and he's doing all this plant-based stuff.
Yeah, miss me with
And it's
that,
like, dude, look at the guy. I literally ripped that entire segment off Rogan, so I apologize.
This is like Rogan.
Yeah.
Just as many viewers.
Rachel Levine. Dude, yeah, whoever this is, looks wild.
Like transgender things aside, you're in charge of the health department, and you look like that.
Yeah, you should be physically able to do. You shouldn't have a triple chin,
dude. It's crazy.
Yeah. Let's see what her surname was.
Let's get to the bottom of this.
Yeah. President Joe Biden. I don't know if we're gonna find that. Honestly, I would actually be surprised if you could find her. Tom Wolfe, government. Just seeing a lot of COVID-19, FEMA. It doesn't actually say her surname or her first. I don't know who it was.
Their surname.
Their name.
Please be politically correct.
My bad, dude. Do you get a lot of that working for a union, like diversity and like the politically correct stuff? Like, is there a lot of regulations on stuff like that?
I mean, we're like an equal opportunity employer.
What does equal opportunity mean?
That just means if you're gay, trans, a woman, you can work there.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
So pretty much, no matter who you are, no matter what skill set you have, they'll give you a shot.
Yeah. I mean,
what if you're a felon?
They have like, no, you have, I think there's like a 7-year, you have to be like, if your felony was like, I think they give you like 7 years before you can like work there.
Really?
And then like, depending on what the felony is for, they might just be like, nah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. I don't know if we're, I don't know about the whole equal opportunity thing. I don't honestly really know what it means.
I think it just means they don't discriminate, which, I mean, like, whatever. A company that big, it's like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're going to need higher bodies. Like,
yeah.
You
I mean,
need
and it's
drivers.
like, if they're like, oh, you can't work here, you're gay. First of all, I won't have a job.
Dude.
No.
This joke is crazy.
No, but if they're like, you can't work here, you're gay, you could be like, okay,
I'm suing
that's
you.
not cool. I'm suing you.
Yeah.
And probably win.
Yeah. Oh, for sure, dude.
Biden's America.
Yeah. Do you ever sue anyone?
No.
No? Do you think it's morally right to sue someone?
I don't think it matters.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, it depends what they did, I guess.
So you'd have no problem suing.
Yeah.
You're a big suer.
I would sue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's sick.
Yeah, that is sick. I don't know if I could sue someone personally, to be honest. But I would have no problem suing corporations.
Like a corporate, corporate company, whatever, yeah.
Like if they contaminate your water or something, like, and they actually frick you up bad.
You suing the Department of Health? What are you
Yeah,
suing?
I don't know.
Suing? That's gonna be
I don't
have
know.
a good lawyer.
Yeah, I guess. But it's an equal opportunity department, so I feel like I would have a pretty good shot.
Yeah, just try to work. Just say you're gay and you go, and you need to work there.
So no, I'd be okay suing a corporation. I think I don't know suing a person. It depends what they did, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, like suing someone for a car accident or something like that. Like, it depends what they did, but like, I don't know, probably not.
But also too, like if you just can't pay your bills,
hey, that money's looking pretty good.
I know.
Easy.
Like, what are you gonna do?
That's a lock, dude. You gotta sue.
Yeah,
him.
and especially if you like got majorly hurt. I don't know what I would do in that situation, to be honest.
Yeah, like if you got like paralyzed or something, dude, give me some money, dude.
Yeah,
If I can't walk the rest of my life,
yeah. Might as well bring Sue along with me.
yeah, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, I was gonna try to say something about like, oh yeah, I'm paralyzed. I can use this money to buy something, but I couldn't think of anything that.
Yeah. What? Just
like,
new spinners for your wheelchair.
Shit, that would be sweet, dude.
That would be sick. I've often thought of that.
Stance a wheelchair.
Yeah, like if I would ever get handicapped, I would have a ball in
Subs
wheelchair.
in the back.
Yeah. 12s just bumping.
Underglow.
Oh, absolutely. Dude, you can buy Underglow a dime a dozen now.
Yeah, it's just LED lights. It's like $20.
It's awesome. I literally had a 2016 Buick Verano.
You put Underglow on that?
Yeah, when I was 24.
Yeah, you could do that at any age. That would be sweet.
Yeah, it's literally the coolest thing. Me and Dawson, the other guy that does this with me, he had like a 2012 Honda Accord, and we're like, how funny would it be if we would throw Underglow on these things?
Pretty funny, I bet.
Oh, it was awesome. It was the coolest thing. And then, my wife got T-boned by some Mennonite guy, and there went the Underglow.
What do you drive now? You can put it on that?
Yeah, Ford Escape. I will never buy another Ford Escape again. They suck. Not a big fan of them.
No?
No, mine just broke down left and right. I wasn't super impressed with them. Also, the guy on Facebook Marketplace royally canoed me. He,
Canoed you?
dude. The dude.
What does that even mean?
Well, you're about to find out.
Right.
He literally, so it was a hybrid. Okay?
Gay.
I got a Pomeranian and a hybrid.
You might be gayer than me, and I'm pretty gay.
So he if the hybrid batteries go out, the vehicle's toast because they're like $8,000 to replace. which I knew.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So I asked him.
What the battery's looking like?
Yeah. Hey, were these batteries recently replaced? Oh, yeah. Within 2 years they were replaced. Generally, batteries are good for 100,000 miles. It just went to 100,000, so I was like, okay, sweet. This guy, like, replaced the batteries. That's awesome.
He didn't canoe you.
Oh, dude. He freaking ragooed me. Literally got the car.
Spaghetti-o'd you.
Instantly, I'm driving down the road like 2 weeks later. Car just shuts off. It says, pull to the side of the road immediately. And I was like, are you freaking kidding me? Fires back up. Keep shutting off all this. Take it to a garage. And they're like, yeah, these batteries are absolutely shot. They're going to be $8,000 to replace. I spent $3,800 on the car. I was like, what am I going to do? So now it's literally sitting in my driveway. I don't know what I'm going to do with the thing.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's my thought exactly. I
would
know.
just get rid of it probably.
Yeah, but like, how? Like, I guess I'll just put it on Facebook Marketplace for free.
Not free. I mean, you could junk it if anything. Get a couple $100.
Yeah, maybe I'll put it on for like $200.
Or I mean, yeah, put it. Just let them know. Just be like, the batteries are dead or shot.
But the crazy
like,
thing is,
you might be able to get like $1,000 for it or
it
something.
seems like the dumbest design because the engine ran beautifully, and it's like it's only got 100,000 on, but without the hybrid batteries, you can't even start the car.
That
like,
is stupid.
Yeah, it's the dumbest design,
like,
which
if
I
it's
didn't know before
like
I bought it.
$8,000 and it's good for $100K more. I mean, someone might be like, yeah, I mean, I don't know, like, but I guess if it was only 3,800 and you thought it had new batteries, maybe they're not worth that much.
No,
but you could probably get like $1,000 for it, maybe.
So we'll see. But yeah, dude royally canoed me. 2 paddles. Wild. But whatever. So that was kind of my hybrid story. But Elon's doing some pretty neat things that I'm about.
You can get a Cybertruck?
I don't know. Some of the Cybertrucks are neat. I'd like to ride in one. I've never been in a Tesla. I think that'd be kind of interesting.
I was in a Tesla.
See what the interior's like.
Model 3 or S or I shouldn't even know what it was. It's kind of crazy because you just like they're quick.
Well, the
for what
3
they are.
and the S are two dramatically different things.
4-door like not SUV.
Yeah, that's the E. The S is like the sport version.
Okay, then it was that whatever one you.
Do you know that he show all the models of cars? He literally has like the S, the E, the X, or the 3, which is a backwards E, and then the Y. And he said he literally made those just to spell the word sexy. I was like, that's a baller move.
That's pretty sweet.
I was like, that's hilarious. And that was 100% his reasoning for naming them those models.
He is a pretty funny guy.
Dude, he is. He's hilarious. He
like the rocket he sent into space. He like wanted.
Yeah,
that's funny.
Did you see the thing? The tweet he sent out with Gavin Newsom, the governor of California or whatever. So he posted a parody of one of Kamala Harris's speeches that totally ripped on her.
Yeah.
And Gavin Newsom tweeted and said, like, I'm going to make this illegal. Like, you shouldn't be able to say this. And he said, I checked with the director of Suck on D's Nuts, and parody is legal. And he sent that to the governor of California. I was like, that is hilarious.
Richest man in the world. I guess you can just troll like that if you want.
He can do whatever he wants, I guess. But his tweets are insane.
Oh, yeah, his tweets are hilarious.
It's like, dude, what is this? So, he's been doing some interesting things. I'm excited to see that. I'm kind of scared of him, though, to be honest. Like, the things he's doing is a little scary. Like, the whole Neuralink, wild.
Apparently, the guy that they tested it out on is like, sucks. Yeah. Like, it doesn't even work right. It's like, dude, imagine being that guy. Like, oh, yeah, sign me up for that. Okay, you're cooked.
Yeah. No. I'm still disabled, and now I have a freaking brain aneurysm.
Yeah.
That'd be a bummer. But, yeah, I don't know. Stuff like that kind of wigs me out, especially because, like, so there's a game. Are you into video games at all?
I have a gaming PC, but I don't use it.
Oh, yeah? Right.
Yeah, I used to play a little bit, but I haven't played any video games in like 2 years.
Yeah, you were on that winter arc, dude.
Yeah, I was on the winter arc grind.
Yeah,
video games.
Many moons.
That's back when I was fat.
Yeah. How fat did you get to?
It's fat. Dude.
Really?
Okay, so like when I was always fat. So
what? When I knew you, you weren't fat.
When did you know me?
When we were in like 6th grade.
Yeah, I was fat.
Oh yeah, you were. I remember now.
What are you talking about, dude?
I don't remember how fat someone was. I was also fat in 6th grade.
I was probably like middle school. I was probably like.
Okay, when did you hit 100 pounds?
Oh, I have no idea.
I hit 100 pounds in like 5th grade.
Which
was big.
I have no. I just know. I was probably like 5'7", 5'8" in middle school, like 7th grade maybe, and probably weighed like 180.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. Maybe I was 5'8". I don't know, but I know at one point like in middle school I was like 180. I remember that, and then when I started, so my first job I biked to my job.
Oh yeah.
So it was like a 3-mile bike ride every day, like one way. So it was like 7 miles. It was like 3.5 or whatever. So it was like 7 miles. So then I started slimming down, but I didn't have any muscle. So I was kind of like, I was still a little fat. Like I still had some stomach fat, but like my arms were really skinny.
Yeah.
And I started working out a little bit, and then I got fat again. My heaviest, I think I was 230 something, like
Dude.
231.
That's like right where I'm at right now. I'm the biggest I've ever been in my entire freaking life.
Yeah, I was like 231.
But you're also tall too, right?
Yeah,
You're 6'2".
6'3".
6'3".
Yeah.
Yeah, so 230 at 6'3" isn't that bad. But if you didn't have any muscle.
I mean, I had a little bit of muscle, but now I'm 190.
Yeah.
So
Which is insane.
why is that insane?
Like that's nice. Like
Oh,
that's a good decrease. Like
Yeah.
that's nice.
Yeah. I mean, when I started working at UPS, I was probably like 225, 230. And then like I'm on my feet all day. Like I get 13, 15K steps a day without even trying.
Really?
Just at my job. Yeah.
That's awesome.
So
I get like 13 to 15 steps a day in my office job. It's insane.
Nice.
It's bad. It's not good. It's Sorry, I cut you off.
No, you're good. But yeah, then I lost a little bit of weight, and I was like right around like 210, 215 for like a year or two, and then I lost some more weight, and I was like right around probably like 200 to 210. I think when I did 75 hard. I don't know if you knew that. Before I started 75 hard, I was 198. I weighed myself that day. And yeah, now I'm 190. But I guess I don't know.
Wait, you were 198 before you started?
Yeah.
So you only lost 8 pounds?
In 75 days? That's not bad.
I thought you went from 230 to 190.
I did. I mean, I was 230 like 4 years ago. But 230 was my heaviest.
Oh. I thought this was a transformation story, dude, where you were 230 and you dropped to 190 in 75 days. I was about to be impressed.
No. That'd be like unhealthy. I think.
That'd be wild.
Yeah.
You'd be having to inject something.
Yeah. More on that later.
Yeah. Holy.
But yeah. I definitely like, I don't know how much like muscle mass I gained. Like it's hard to gain muscle, but like the before and after picture from day 1 to day 75, like my shoulders are way bigger. My chest like is actually like definition in it. I don't know. I slimmed down on my stomach a little bit, but like yeah, my heaviest was 230, which I was a big boy back then.
Yeah. Dude, it is. It just kind of creeps up on you too, and then you're just like, what the nuts?
Well, I mean, for me, it was creeping up on me my whole life.
Yeah, that's true. You had a grip like obesity.
Yeah.
No, dude, I don't remember you being that big.
Yeah, I was that big.
That's surprising. Maybe I was just big alongside you, so I thought we were just both normal.
Maybe.
That's probably what it was. I was probably also big. And then I was like, oh, dude, this guy's just normal. Everyone else is anorexic.
Yeah, I mean, my face used to be super fat, and I had like everybody's got a double chin. If you put your neck, like, whatever, do it.
Yeah, I got one.
Yeah, exactly.
Look at this thing.
Yeah. But no, I definitely lost a lot of fat in my face. Like, my face looks a lot more thin.
Yeah. Why is it when you lose? So, like, my brother lost 60 pounds doing, like, keto. Did keto. Worked really well for him. But everyone's like, I can see it in your face. It's like, dude, 60 pounds coming out of your face? Like, why is it the face that everyone can see it in when you lose 60 pounds?
Well, I mean, your face is always showing. So that's number
Yeah,
one.
that
Like,
makes sense.
But also, I think once you start eating, like a lot of bloating can go to your face. So like if you're like eating bad food, a lot, like your face will start bloating. So even if you just like, I think if you go on a diet for like a week or two and you're like drinking a lot of water and stuff, you're gonna notice it in your face.
Yeah,
like right away.
That makes sense, I guess. Yeah. But yeah, it's like, dude, the guy lost 60 pounds, and all you're noticing is his face. That's crazy.
I mean, if he's wearing a shirt, I mean, obviously you can tell in the stomach a little bit, but the face is,
that makes sense.
Your face is always showing.
I didn't think of that.
Yeah.
It's pretty smart. So 75 hard. We're at an hour 20. You want to take a break?
Yes.
Before the break, so you did the 75 hard, you got absolutely hardened. What is the coolest thing? What's up?
You got hardened?
Yeah. Iron sharpened irons, brother.
Right
the impurities.
On, my bad.
Did you know that if all the impurities come out of a sword, like if you're actually trying to harden iron, if all the impurities come out, it actually makes the sword weaker? You need a couple of impurities. You need your vices, I guess.
I have no idea about. I'm not up to date on swords.
Yeah, I am. So take my word for it.
All right, I believe you.
I watched an anime recently that had swordsmithing in it. Pretty interesting. You
watch
into anime?
Absolutely not, dude.
Yeah, me neither.
I am gay, but not that gay.
Yeah.
I'm not gay.
Yeah. But yeah, what's one of the coolest things? Because obviously, myself, I'm on not the latter side of physically shredded at this point in my life.
Me neither.
Yeah.
If any of you guys are listening to this and you're like, oh, this guy might actually be jacked, don't go to YouTube because you're going to be disappointed.
Yeah.
Physique is still mid.
Yeah.
Why are you green?
But what's
You're not supposed to agree.
I was like, oh yeah, this guy sucks. But like, what's the cool thing? So like, what's one of the benefits of like, yeah, this is cool. Like, do you just have more self-confidence now? Because I feel like being physically fit, especially in today's day and age, the lefts almost made it like a bad thing. Like, you're a toxic masculinity dude. You probably watch Andrew Tate's stuff.
How'd you know, dude?
Yeah. So, I mean, you got the haircut, dude.
That's right. Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, you feel better about yourself.
Absolutely.
Obviously. Yeah.
Can you tell, like, energy levels? Did that get affected at all? Like, do you feel just all around better? Like, what's the actual benefits of getting in shape?
Well, I mean, it's good for you. Like, it's
yeah.
Obviously, it's healthy. Yeah, I think if you're the thing with like getting in shape is like diet's like 80% of it.
Yeah, which is tough.
Yeah. So like, if you're eating better, you're gonna feel better. So obviously, yeah, I feel better because like, dude, I was eating candy every day. Now, is there a time for candy? Obviously.
So what's your go-to candy?
Mike and Ike's.
No way. You're
everybody
a Mike
hates.
And Ike boy.
Everybody hates them.
Everyone hates them.
They're like top 3 for me.
No way. So what's
High
your
chews are
top
solid.
3?
It's tough. Mike and Ike's are good. High chews are really good.
Yeah. High chews are just like the Asian version of Mike and Ike's, right? Right?
I don't know if you had a high chew before.
I don't know. What is it?
It's like, okay, so it's a candy.
Yeah.
No, it's like, so like it's like a chewy candy. It's like kind of like a rectangle shape. Like the outside's white, and then like it's like depending on the flavor.
Yeah, it's got that goop on the inside.
It's not goop. It's the same consistency as the outside. It's just a different color depending on the flavor.
Okay.
I'm a candy connoisseur, if you couldn't tell. But yeah, I mean, they're just it's just like I don't know,
it's chewy candy.
Chewy candy, yeah. It's just a good chewy candy, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Top 3 is tough. I love candy though.
Really?
Yeah.
I used to love licorice.
Like
red
Twizzlers?
Licorice. Yeah.
That's my dad's favorite candy.
Dude, loved them. Not the peel apart ones, like just the sticks.
Dude, the pull parts are the best.
Yeah, I like them, but I just like the sticks better. I always used to get bloody noses because blood thinner and licorice apparently.
What?
Yeah, licorice thins your blood.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's crazy. If you ever want to thin your blood, just eat a bunch of licorice. But Reese's Fast Breaks, the ones with like the little pretzels or whatever.
Oh yeah. Take 5.
Take 5.
That's one of the pretzels.
Dude.
Do you ever have
out of this world.
Did you ever have it's like Reese's Outrageous or something? It has like it's kind of like It's kind of like the fast break, but there's like Reese's Pieces in it too.
I love Reese's Pieces.
Yeah, that's.
I can get down with some.
But
pieces.
did you look at the calories on those? It's like 500 calories for a little candy bar. I'm like, all right, bro.
Yeah, that's why you just don't look.
Yeah.
But they're
or like,
delicious.
dude, don't look at the calories on donuts. Not that I. Okay, so hypothetically, I was at Wise today and I got a donut, and like, they have like the calories listed for like the different kinds, and it's like between 430 and like 820. I'm like, okay, well, like, what's the
donut.
deciding factor on whether it's 400 calories or 800 calories? So yeah, did I try to pick the lower calorie one? There was one I wanted, and then I saw it could be like 800 calories. I was like, okay, that's insane.
Yeah, that's like my whole meal.
Yeah. So I was like, let's just not get that one.
Not do that.
But yeah,
That makes sense. Were you a big cereal guy? I feel like candy, like the 2 C's, candy and cereal.
dude, cereal. Don't even get me started on like. Okay,
I
can
freaking
talk
love
about
cereal.
No, okay. I was gonna say, don't even get me started on like people thinking that cereal's healthy, like they eat it in the morning.
Gosh, absolutely.
That's
not.
like a midnight snack thing. Like
Oh,
people that
yeah.
wake up and eat cereal, you're insane if you think like that's like a good start to your day. Is it good? Obviously, yes, it's good. But like, it's not healthy for you.
Yeah, but dude, that's mainstream health right now.
Yeah,
Did
don't
you
get me
see
started,
they put
Don't get me started.
Lucky Charms on the health pyramid?
Over steak?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Insane.
that's insane,
They put that and I think Frosted Flakes up there too.
dude.
Or Corn Flakes, which are Frosted Flakes.
I mean, cornflakes don't have all the sugar on them, so
For
it's
sure.
better than that. But like, grain in general is not good for you. Wheat in general is not good for you. Like, obviously, some people are like have celiac disease, and it's
Yep.
like a problem. Okay, so they around 2008 they started spraying the fields with glyphosate, which is Roundup, with like airplanes. They're just like fly and like spray them. And then that's when they started doing that. That's when celiac disease was like became
a thing. Yeah.
Yeah. So even if you're not like gluten intolerant or whatever, or like you have an allergic or like you have like an allergy to it,
Yeah.
it's not good. Like bread is not good for you. Like anything with wheat is not good for you
Yeah.
because it's all sprayed with like Roundup.
Mm-hmm.
So like even if like you can handle it fine and you like don't get sick or like whatever, it's not good for you. So like I try to stay away from like any sort of wheat in general, or like oatmeal, fake health food, not good for you. Same thing. It has malic acid in it too, which isn't good for you. And then same thing, it's sprayed with the glyphosate. It's like, now if you're getting like steel cut oats that are like organic and whatever, yeah, maybe. I'm not huge on like carbs. Like people are like, oh yeah, you need carbs. Yeah, obviously you need carbs, but like starting your day with like a big bowl of oatmeal and like 100 grams of carbs, like when I eat carbs, I just feel like tired afterwards.
Yeah, you're gonna get a crash.
Yeah, so like why you and then like the flavored oatmeal, that's not good for you at all.
I like it though.
It's
It's
good,
delish.
but it's not good for you. Like people wake up every day and they're like, "Oh yeah, I'm being healthy. I'm eating oatmeal that's flavored like apple and cinnamon." It's like you're not. That's not healthy at all. Like wake up, eat some eggs. That's people say eggs raise your cholesterol. It doesn't. People say eggs are bad for you. They're not. Wake up, eat a couple eggs, eat some ground beef. Red meat's good for you. Red meat's not bad for you. Everybody hates on red meat. It's not bad for you, dude.
Yeah, the dude studies have just came out that if you eat too much fish, you'll get like mercury in, which mercury not good for you.
Yeah.
So like fish is very much pushed by
yeah,
the
well,
mainstream
fish is
diet.
good for you, but like
it is.
I guess probably some different fish have more mercury. Tuna's really bad for mercury, but like for like you would have to eat you would have to eat tuna like every day for it to actually have like a
3 meals a day.
yeah, for it to actually like obviously any mercury is not good for you, but like if you're eating tuna, like a can of tuna like twice a week, 3 times a week, you're like it's fine. But just like don't eat it like because the macros on that is insane. It's like super low calories for a lot of protein. So, dude, can of tuna, hot sauce on there, dude, it's solid.
The Stardust or Starkist,
maybe.
Yeah, the packets tuna.
Yeah,
The hickory smoked ones.
I just get the original.
Out of this world.
I don't get the flavored.
They're
one.
delicious.
Yeah.
Hickory smoked is bomb.
I don't know. I'm not a big tuna guy.
I'm not either. Like I don't even
But
like fish.
It,
but
like
that
it
gets me.
Like, dude, if you're a little hungry and it's like 9:00 at night and you're like, I don't want to eat a whole full meal, a little can of tuna, some hot sauce, not bad. I just get the ones in water. I don't get the ones in olive oil. Speaking of olive oil, let me nerd out for a sec.
Yeah.
Okay, well, first of all, let me start with seed oils.
Oh, seed oils are bad.
Seed oils are bad.
Very bad.
They used to use seed oils in like hydraulic machines. Like that's what they would like. Yeah. So the process of seed oils, you harvest them. You mechanically, like you with a machine, you press them down to get all the oil out of them. And then if you don't like put chemicals in them, they smell rancid. They go bad. They spoil. They smell disgusting. So they have to deodorize them and like all this stuff. They have to do all this stuff to them. And then like doctors are like pushing seed oils like it's healthy for you. Like, yeah, it's lower calories. It's not good for you. Like, and then they want to say butter's bad for you. Like, dude, butter, we've been eating butter for hundreds of years. Yeah. And like all of a sudden, oh, this mechanically refined, deodorized oil.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good for you. No, it's not. Dude, I only cook with butter, olive oil, or beef tallow. Like if I'm making,
beef
and I only
huge
cook
right now.
Yeah, and I only cook on cast iron or stainless. I don't use any Teflon. Now, the thing about olive oil, avocado oil is good too. Thing about those, the FDA doesn't regulate them. So most companies cut them with other things.
Yeah.
They could put 100% soybean oil in olive oil and sell it as olive oil and you would never know. So there's like a couple brands. I use California Olive Ranch. It's at Walmart. Glass bottle for the olive oil.
Yep.
With avocado oil, the only two brands that I know of are Chosen Foods and Marianne's. Those are the only two that is 100% avocado oil.
Yeah.
All the rest is like you don't know what's in it. It could be 100% of seed oil.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. So butter, beef tallow, olive oil, avocado oil. Sometimes I don't know, whatever. That's what I cook with. Some people say you shouldn't cook with olive oil. And it's more of like a dressing or whatever because of the smoke point, and you're just like, I don't know, whatever. I use olive oil a lot, but if I'm cooking a steak up, beef tallow, 100%.
Dude, so it sounds like by what you're saying, you're like very much into the traditional, non-mainstream health. Correct? Am I correct in that assumption? You should go to is it Family Days on the Farm? It's like this huge 3-day event. It happens every summer. It's actually sick. It happens down in like the Gap-ish area. It's put on by Amish, and like Bobby Kennedy was there talking about vaccines 3 years ago and how there's like heavy metals in vaccines and the negative side effects of them. But there's all these like organic and just naturopathic people there that are selling things. It's actually kind of a sick event. It's huge. Like probably 3,000 some people come out to. Actually, it's probably more than that. They have seminars and stuff. It's actually a really cool event. Like I'm not super into that, and I still think it's cool. I feel like you would actually get like a big kick out of it. It's really neat.
Yeah. Speaking of beef tallow, so like, when's this episode going up? Is it this week or next week or when?
It'll be next week.
Okay. So like, I don't know if you got a podcast in the works, but like the most recent episode that you just put up as of now, you're talking about the bear fat rubbing in your skin. I use beef tallow for like a moisturizer.
Oh yeah, dude. A lot of people do. It's like a huge thing.
Yeah, dude. Okay, I don't have hair, so I don't need shampoo at all. Literally, the only thing I use in the shower is a cast style soap.
Cast style?
Cast style.
Castrol?
No. Cast style.
What's cast style?
I don't know. Look it up.
That plug is insane. Dude, the only thing I use is something I don't know. That's crazy. I don't even know how to spell cast style.
C-A-S-T-I-L-L-E.
T-I-L-L-E. Cast style soap. Okay, let's read about it.
I think it's natural.
Oh, Dr. Squatch sells it. What's so special about cast iron soap? Pure cast iron soap is natural, non-toxic, biodegradable, and made without any synthetic ingredients. Originally made in the Mediterranean before its popularity spread across Europe. It's a soap that has historically been used in a variety of ways. It's kind of interesting. So it's a totally non-toxic soap. Dr. Squatch totally promotes it, and so does Dr. Boner. That's an insane
That's Dr.
name.
Bronner.
Oh, Dr. Bronner.
Yeah, you can use it.
You have?
No, I don't. So I have it in a bar version. I think Dr. Bronner has it in bar versions. I use I forget what the brand is. It's unscented, which that's disgusting. You use soap that's not scented, dude. Relax, brother.
Dude, I don't even wash my hair.
Yeah, you like shampoo's bad for your hair.
Yeah, I don't even wash it. Like
Yeah.
just water.
But yeah, you can like
And that's how like look at this. That's how I get this.
looking pretty luscious.
Yeah.
But
No soap.
the liquid version of cast iron soap, you can use it like for like I use it on the like Dr. Bronner. It says like 18-in-1. It has like all like you can use it as like a household cleaner.
Yeah.
Like when I'm mopping the floors, I'll put it in the mop bucket. I have like
And then you can just rub it on your head afterwards.
yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, or I use it like I mix it with vinegar and water. I think there might be some. Yeah, I have like a countertop cleaner that I mixed up.
So I was a big believer in vinegar for cleaning, and then apparently a study just came out that vinegar's like kind of a hoax for cleaning. I didn't look into it too much, but it kind of makes me sad because I used vinegar for a lot of stuff, and I thought it did a good job. So I need to look into that more, but apparently this new study says vinegar is kind of a hoax for cleaning.
Yeah, I don't know. I think most people use it for like deodorizing. Like you can
Yeah.
like mix it with water and just like spray it on like your carpet and whatever, and that's supposed to help with like deodorizing. I don't know. But yeah, that's the soap I use. That's literally all I use. I don't use anything on my face for like I used to use like CeraVe like facial cleanser whatever. I just stopped. I just use a bar of soap on my I use face, body, whatever.
Dude, I feel like all those face cleansers that are mainstream are actually bad for your face.
Dude, if you look at the ingredients on those, it's
Yeah.
like 30
It's insane.
It's like 30 ingredients and you can't pronounce one of them. So yeah, I'll take my non-toxic cast iron soap and then I'll rub beef fat on my face.
So you're a pretty big like organic guy.
I mean, yeah, organic's always better. I mean, I'm not like I don't like
Yeah,
make it
so
my personality.
where do you do your shopping at? Like for food? I'm curious about that.
I just go to like Wise most of the time. Yeah.
So I heard I had a guy on recently that deals he's a distributor for local foods. And I've heard this also in the media before. If you get like USDA approved organics at like a big box or like a big box store,
It's not
it probably actually is an organic, which
Yeah.
frustrates me a little bit because I buy organic at those stores. My wife's really into it. And he said, because he's been in this industry for a while now, he's like, if you actually don't know where the meat comes from or whatever they're claiming to be organic, there's probably a pretty low chance that it's like 100% organic.
Yeah.
Like there's at some point it's been sprayed or it's been fed a growth hormone if it's meat. So, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess it's still better than the traditional stuff or like the regular stuff, right?
Yeah, I mean, like with fruit and vegetables, it doesn't. I mean, I guess most vegetables you eat the skin. If you're like getting like with like berries, like organic is better. But like, okay, at Wise, it's like 49 cents a pound for regular bananas, and it's
Yeah.
like 60 some cents for organic. I always get organic. Go to self checkout, scan them as regular, whatever. Not a big deal. Got to save a couple bucks.
So you're stealing.
I am stealing.
You're stealing.
Yeah.
Okay. Now that
Victimless crime.
this is going to be a little bit of a tangent, and we'll get right back on to stealing. I think it's okay to steal pumpkins from fields because every year I see so many pumpkins just rotting in fields after the season's over.
Yeah.
And I feel like after the season's over, just go in a field and raid them because they're just going to rot anyways.
That's what I'm saying. I would do that.
Yeah. And I don't know if that's right. I don't know if that's righteous.
Morally, that's probably not correct, but
But
logically, it makes
like
sense.
They're just going to waste anyways.
Yeah.
And no one's doing anything about it. So with the bananas, probably not the same thing, but I'm okay with it, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, or like I said, organic, I don't even know if it means anything. Am I going to save 30 cents a pound? Obviously. Dude,
How many pounds of bananas are you buying?
Dude, I get like 2 bunches of bananas a week.
It's vitamin K, dude. And
Yeah.
you need that
They're
so
good
the other
potassium.
vitamin doesn't coagulate in your blood.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
Yeah. But like going back to like grass-fed beef, is it 100% grass-fed? I mean, who knows? But you can tell by looking at it, because the grass-fed beef is going to be darker than regular beef. Like beef that was cows that were fed like antibiotics and hormones and stuff, they literally are just like they feed them all this junk, and then they fatten them up until they can barely walk anymore, and then they kill them. So
grass-fed also tastes like butt.
no, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
No, it does not.
Dude, 100%.
Grass-fed
You
tastes
will
better.
know what a grass-fed beef steak is like because it tastes bad.
I don't
it's
think
way
so.
smaller.
Smaller?
Yeah.
You can get steak in any size, dude.
No. If you put up... So, I'm for organics, but also, too, my dad has been a meat cutter for 40-plus years. The dude knows his meat.
That's crazy.
The dude knows his meat. If you put up a fully grass-fed steak across from a fully grain-fed steak,
No, you're probably right.
the grain-fed will taste better. It will be larger. And, like, that's the thing with organics. Everyone loves the look of conventional. But it's like, if you're doing organic, it's going to be smaller. It's not going to be as plump because you're not pumping it full of the garbage, which I'm okay with. I just want everyone else to admit it. Like, they're like, oh, no, this is organic. It's like, no, it's not. It's huge.
No, yeah, you're probably right. Because, like, the cows are obviously going to be bigger.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I guess I'm just saying, like...
But is
like
it worth it? Probably.
I'm not... Yeah, I guess my point was, like, obviously, like, some steaks are going to be smaller than others.
Yeah, I don't know why I just, like, hostilely went at you there. I'm sorry.
No, we can fight later. It's all right. No, but, like, grass-fed is, like, you can actually, like, tell the difference. Because, like, the color of the meat is going to be different. Like, it's going to be darker. And, yeah, I think grass-fed's probably, like, more chewy. And non-grass-fed probably does taste a little bit better. But grass-fed's way better for you.
100%.
But if you go to, like, a butcher, like, locally, like, that's going to be your best option. Like, as far as grass-fed versus, like, in the grocery store grass-fed. Like, it's not going to be...
Yeah, because you don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
But if you go to a local butcher, you know where that cow came from. So...
Yeah. But, like, dude, all I eat now is pretty much ground beef, steak. Every once in a while, Wise has a sale on grass-fed ribeyes, $7.99 a pound. Dude, I stock up every time. I have a vacuum sealer.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I just vacuum
That's
seal them.
sick.
Put them in the freezer. Dude.
Good for 20 years.
Because, like, the normal price on those is, like, $14.99 a pound.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just stock up, vacuum seal them. It's good.
Is a ribeye your favorite cut of steak?
Ribeye and New York strip, I think, are, like, the best as far as, like, whatever. I think that's, like, that's just, I don't know. Like, I never just was like, okay, let's try every steak and let's see which one.
What about filet? Like,
I don't know.
stereotypic filet mignon is your top
Yeah, probably.
tier steak. But I don't like filet. Like, I should take that back. I like filet. I love a Delmonico or a ribeye.
Like, I
they're
think
delicious.
like ribeye is like the number one for most people. I don't know. Like I said, it's not like I'm just like a steak
connoisseur.
Yeah. I don't look at the meat that deep.
Yeah.
But yeah. I don't eat a lot of fish. Salmon is like the best as far as like meat in general. I guess fish is meat. Salmon is like the best as far as like nutritional value.
Really?
But it's also kind of expensive.
Yeah, it is.
And if you get like the frozen stuff, it unthaws, and I'm just like looking at it, I'm like, this does not look right. Like it's just like all like.
But also too, even with the coloring, like if it's farm raised, it has a way different color.
Yeah.
Than if it's actually wildly caught.
Yeah, but the wild caught's way better for you.
Yeah, but I think the farm raised is that more red, super like bright red color.
But like as soon as you freeze it, like if you buy it fresh and it's like not frozen, then it like looks fine. But like, you freeze it and it unthaws, it's like, kind of like ripping apart. Like, I don't know, it just looks gross. But yeah, pretty much all I eat is beef, chicken, shrimp, fruit, eggs, potatoes, rice.
Do you have a chest freezer or like a stand freezer?
Yeah, I have a little chest freezer. Yeah.
Dude, it's such a hit or miss game, but if you're looking for chicken, I would recommend going to Ebenezer's, especially if you're in Ephrata. Or, and I know this is a haul for you, but going up to Hornings, like going on the way up to Myerstown, because every now and again, and it's such a hit or miss, which sucks. But they'll have boneless, skinless thighs up there, organic, USDA organic, for dirt cheap. Like, I'm talking like $1 something a pound.
Really?
Which is awesome. And then like I have a, excuse me, I have a big stand freezer out in the garage, so like I'll buy like 6 cases, and it's a win, because if you buy like USD organic in a store, it's like $4 a pound.
Yeah.
Which gets kind of pricey. And there it's like, $1.20 or something a pound. And it's so sick, because then you can literally buy like a 30-pound case. I bought a 45-pound case of chicken wings at Ebenezer's for $22.
That's crazy.
And they were delicious. They were so good.
Dude.
They didn't have them cut up, but I was like, dude, these are the bomb.
If any of you guys are eating chicken breast, go switch to chicken thighs, dude.
Yeah, chicken thighs will change the game for you.
I switched to chicken thighs, and I was like, let me see what the chicken breasts are about.
They're horrible.
So dry.
So dry.
No flavor. Dude, they're a little bit more expensive, but like they have a little bit more fat, I think.
Yeah.
But they are just so much better than chicken breast.
Yeah. If you're trying to eat the thigh or the breast as a whole, thigh will take it every time. If you're trying to make like a chicken salad or put chicken in a soup, you can still do breast.
Yeah.
But if you're just trying to eat the straight up piece of meat as it is, dude, thighs are way better.
Yeah.
They're delicious.
So much better.
They're so good.
Yeah. And like, dude, I just bought a bunch at Wise they were boneless, skinless. I think they were $1.99 a pound.
Yeah. That's actually not a bad price.
It's not bad. But I mean, if you buy them they were on sale. But if you buy them bone in, skin on, I think they're $1.49 without being on sale. But then, like, okay, if you don't eat the skin and you take the bone out, I mean, there's like a pound right there.
Yeah.
It's like you're paying for it, you're not even eating. But I don't know, the skin's pretty good too.
Yeah.
Making with the skin.
If you grill it, the skin's not bad.
But then with the bone
in sucks.
With the bone, if you don't devein it,
yeah,
and you just cook it like that, then like you're biting into it and like blood's coming out. I was like, yeah, that's a little. I don't know if I
with
like
chicken,
that.
like with red meat, I'm fine with there being like a little of that juicy blood.
Yeah.
But with chicken, it weirds me out for some reason.
It is weird.
My one buddy's into pork pretty heavily. Like,
they feed pigs soy. Don't eat pork.
I know, but and they so it's actually the Cody Snyder. He's the other guy that kind of does this podcast with me. His father-in-law owns Ag Ventures, which is like a very successful like pork distributor, I guess. They like give to Hatfield, which is like a huge brand. And he said, like, because you know how pork, a lot of people would cook to the high heavens because they were worried about getting what was the disease with uncooked pork?
I forget.
Yeah, I do too. But it was very, like, you know how, like, everyone just overcooks pork? He said now, how they're preparing pork, you can actually prepare it more on the rare side and still be fine with how much, I guess, preparation they do and, like, desanitization.
Okay. I remember my mom would make pork chops when I lived at home, and she would just cook them until they were so dry.
It's horrible. And now he said, he's like, dude, you can actually prepare pork, like, more on the rare side, and it's, like, way more delicious.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, because every human in existence would just burn a pork chop because they were scared of whatever. Why do I forget that disease? Let me look that up. But I'm kind of stoked you're kind of into this whole health kick. Like, that's pretty cool. Yeah. Because, especially for a 25-year-old male, like, I think that's kind of rare.
Yeah, same thing with chicken, because my mom was always scared of like salmonella.
Yeah.
Dude, 160, get it out. It's done.
Yeah.
I heard you can even take it out at 155, and because then it would keep cooking a little bit once you take it out, or as long as it stays at 155 for like 2 minutes, then you're good or something like that. I don't know. Whatever. As soon as it hits 160, I take it out.
Dude, I don't even know how to pronounce this word. Trichinosis?
Trichinosis, yeah.
Trichinosis?
Gotta be careful with that one.
Yeah, apparently that's the disease you get for pork.
I think that's like a issue with bear, too.
Oh, really? I've never eaten bear.
I think so.
I've eaten shark one time. It was actually surprisingly good. I've also eaten stingray, which stingray is pretty chewy. But I have you ever eaten at Gibraltar's, like right outside of Mannheim on 272?
No.
Dude, they have a grilled octopus, which sounds wild, delicious. I thought it would be so chewy, so tender. Whatever they did to it, they knew how to prepare it. I was so pumped about it. Very good.
Never had octopus.
It's pretty good.
Yeah?
It literally comes out big old tentacle.
You eat the suction cups and everything?
Yeah, it's a little weird to eat. I'm not going to lie. So,
That
I
is
also lost my ring. I don't know where it went. That's crazy.
Wife's not going to be happy about
No,
that.
she's not. I just bought a new ring. So, I buy the rubber rings.
Yeah.
But I bought a metal ring a while back because I like rolling it on my fingers. Like, you know how they roll the coin? I have ADHD, so I like fidgeting. So I bought one, lost that one. So I was like, I want to buy a new ring. I was like, what if I get a gold one?
Ooh.
And what if it has like a nice flat top? I put it on. I looked like I would have took that $100 from that guy. I looked so gay. I was like, this is embarrassing. So we returned it. I would love to be able to pull off. Like, do you know what I'm saying? When like the top of the ring's flat?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would love to be able to pull that off. I just don't think I'll be able to. I think you need to have a certain aesthetic to you where, like, you have tattoos, you're a little more hipster, you're very conscious on how you dress.
Not you.
Me. I used to be that guy before I was married, but then you have bills and you have other things where...
Isn't that crazy how that works?
Dude, it's insane. Like, I used to be so into how I dress and the shoes... Like, I used to have, 22 pairs of shoes. Like, that was, my minimum.
I think I have more than that right now,
Yeah, that was, my minimum. Now I'm married, and it's like, dude, I got to pay for heating oil this winter.
Dude, heating oil is insane.
Heating oil sucks. It's so frustrating.
Dude, it's like, I don't know what, I think I have a 250-gallon tank.
Yeah, that's the general. Is it in your basement?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the max size you can get in a basement.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. And it's just like, middle of the winter, I'm like, yeah, need heating oil. Just fill it up. Whatever. I don't track the prices. I don't really care that much. Whatever.
It's insane.
It's like $1,400.
Yeah. Yeah.
And and a full, I probably go through almost 2 tanks in a winter. And then if I would get a full tank after winter, it would be good till the next winter because I only use it. I only use the heating oil for hot water.
Yeah.
But dude, during the winter, it just, you just every week you go down there, it's just oh wow, that gauge moved a lot.
Brutal. Dude, okay, so this house, old farmhouse, insulation almost zero. Drafty as junk. And I used to have a really inefficient boiler.
Yeah.
The one year I spent $5,000 or $6,000 in a winter just on heating oil.
That's insane.
I was so pissed. I was like, this sucks. But then luckily my landlords, they did replace the boiler. It's been better, but I'll still spend $3,000 a winter on heating oil.
And in the summer, it's you're not even spending much on a AC. It's
Yeah, why are ACs so efficient? And then you get to the winter and it's dude, what happened?
I don't know.
In the summer, we're living in Trump's America, and the winter it's Biden's America. It's insane.
Dude, it is. Because, I get it through the borough, so it's sewer, water, AC, or electric, which is AC.
Yeah.
All that. With 2 roommates, I spend, my bill's $200 a month, maybe.
Yeah.
And then, winter comes around, that bill doesn't decrease by a lot. The electricity bill does pretty much stays the same.
Yeah.
And I'm spending $2,500.
Dude, it sucks.
A winter on
and
oil.
The thing with space heat, do you have any electric space heaters? Yeah. They draw way more power than an AC, which confuses me.
I guess maybe just I don't know. Maybe just heating up air is
more expensive than cooling air.
I guess.
Yeah.
I haven't turned the heat on in my house yet this year.
Oh, really? That's awesome.
I just use space heaters in my, me and my one roommate have a space heater. My other roommate's dude, I sleep so good in the cold. I'm that's great. I sleep good in the cold too, but when it's time to wake up and my room's 55 degrees, it's hard to get out of bed.
Yeah, I love sleeping in the cold, but waking up in the cold sucks.
Yeah.
It's horrible. So I get that. Yeah. I don't know. It's frustrating, but at the same time, I feel like that's just living as a 20-year-old nowadays. Things are just expensive.
Yeah.
It's crazy. But it's sick that you were able to buy a house and then still have like tenants.
Yeah,
that you can split that mortgage with.
They pretty much pay all my mortgage except for like $60-$80.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
That's freaking sweet.
It is pretty sweet.
And like, are any of them? Do they even have like potential girlfriends, or like they'll be lifers?
Yeah, right now they're lifers.
Yeah, like you'll just be able to drain them dry, dude.
Pretty much.
They'll pay your entire mortgage.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And especially at a low interest rate, dude, you're locked in. That's incredible.
Yeah, and like the value of my house, I don't know. Allegedly, the estimated value I could get for my house now is like 70 to 100 grand more than what I paid for.
That's
it.
awesome.
Which the 100 grand part, I don't know if I believe that. Yeah, it definitely went up in value.
Yeah.
And I did some, like I put new flooring in, all that.
Nice.
So yeah, that's gonna help the value out. But like 100K over what I paid for, I don't know if I believe that.
Yeah. I mean, probably if you would have sold a year ago, the market is dropping a little bit though.
Like
it's coming down a hair. It's not as fast and furious as it used to be.
Yeah, I don't like through my mortgage company. They like every month they send me like a whatever, like a report for my zip code.
Yeah,
and like with similar like houses with similar bed and bath and whatever square footage, and it just like keeps. It's been going up recently, so I don't know.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah,
maybe I don't know what I'm talking about.
That's according to that. I don't know if it's accurate, but according to that, it's still going up.
Yeah. I mean, that's great. I probably don't know what I'm talking about. I've been renting my entire life. I would be okay renting my entire life if I had other investment properties.
Yeah.
Like if I'm just trying to work a 9 to 5, then I would want to buy. But for what I want to do, like I would totally be okay renting my entire life and then investing in other things, because to be carefree on like a house and like, hey, whatever goes wrong, I don't need to pay for it. It's kind of liberating. But also too, you're losing that money. Like you're not actually creating equity. But if you're putting that money into another project or like another investment, I'd be okay with that.
Yeah, like that, and you can just like leave whenever you want. You're not tied down to a house.
No.
So there is it's like, okay, yeah, you're just paying rent. You're not like putting it towards anything. But dude, I put 20% down on my house. With closing costs, it was like 60 grand.
Yeah, it's bad.
Like, okay, with that 60 grand, I could have been renting for like the past couple years, probably.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would have had all that money that I could have put in something else, which, I mean, who knows? But even like the stock market, just like the S&P 500, it goes up average percentage per year. And then like I could just be like, okay, I don't like this place. I can move here. I mean, I'm kind of tied down with my job. I can't really move. But like, if you're like, oh, I want to move to this state, see what that's like. And if you're just a renter, that's nice. You can do that. You can't do that with a house. I mean, you can, but it's a lot
more difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the renting life, but also too, I understand building equity, and with the housing market continuously going up, it is an investment that's worth investing in. But I just love being like, yo, this is broke.
Yeah, come fix it. You
Bye.
Yeah.
Like,
exactly.
And I don't need to worry about it. And especially like at my stage in life, which I'm assuming a lot of other 20-year-olds can relate to, but I'm not 100% sure, is like I don't have the money to buy a nice house. So it's like I'm buying this piece of garbage where the roof is probably going to need replaced. The plumbing probably sucks. The electrical probably sucks. And it's like, it's a money pit.
Yeah.
I don't want that. Like, I can't afford that.
Yeah, exactly.
But also, too, I very much see the value of buying a house. And especially if you can get, like what you're doing right now, that's cash.
That is cash. But, like, you can't predict the housing market.
True.
Like, it could crash in the next year, and I'd be screwed, and it's worth less. I mean, like, who knows?
Yeah.
So, like, yeah, I'm kind of like, oh, should I sell my house? But then it's like, okay, if I want to sell my house, am I going to rent or am I going to buy another house? If I buy another house, interest rates are insane. But I get back all my money from the down payment plus whatever. I could put down like 50% on the next house or something.
And then you can pay that off way quicker.
And then you can refinance if the interest rates go down. But, like, yeah, I mean, who knows?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not honestly a very good 26-year-old. Like, I don't know a lot about life as a 26-year-old. Like, I don't know much about mortgage or housing. I just rent and I just work. And, like, that's all I do.
That's the American dream.
Yeah, I don't really know much, to be honest. And that's why probably why I started this. Like, I was like, I don't need to know much. I just need to be able to talk to people, which I can do.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't know much either. I was just like, oh, yeah, I have money to buy a house. I'm going to buy a house. Tell me, you asked me what escrow means? I have no idea.
Dude, I have no idea, but you're paying something to it.
I legit.
Let's look that up. Yeah. Let's look up what escrow is. That's not just spelled escrow.
ESCROW, I think.
ESCROW.
So yeah, it is spelled escrow.
Dude, it is. What the flip? Escrow, a deed, a bond, money, or a piece of property held in trust by a third party to be turned over to the guarantee only upon fulfillment of a condition.
Yeah, I have no idea. I think I'm more confused before.
Yeah, that definition doesn't even explain it to me. We can listen to Siri say it.
Yeah, please.
Let's see what she has to say.
Escrow. Escrow.
Oh, yeah, just the pronunciation?
Escrow.
I knew how to pronounce it. I thought she's going to
Dude, we can make a fat beat out of this.
Dude, that's crazy. That would go hard.
Oh, yeah. Did you ever get into, like, mixing music or anything like that?
I'm white, dude.
Yeah. I don't know. Macklemore's white, dude.
Eminem's white, dude.
Eminem's white. Best rapper of our time. 50 Cent even said it.
I don't know about that. He's a liberal, dude.
Dude, okay. Who is lyrically better than Eminem? Lyrically. No one.
I don't listen to that lyrical mumbo jumbo, dude.
What do you mean? It's not mumbo jumbo. The stuff that isn't lyrically is mumbo jumbo.
Dude, put on some Lil Pump, dude.
Okay, Lil Pump has fat beats, but lyrically he sucks.
Dude, you're telling me Gucci Gang is not a lyrical song?
No.
You're out of your mind, dude.
Okay, Lil Wayne actually was very good. I didn't like his style, but he cooked.
Yeah. Something about G's silent like lasagna or what is it? I forget what that line was.
I don't even know what you're saying.
Real G's move in silence like lasagna.
Yeah.
That's hard.
But yeah, Eminem, he'll cook anyone. Lyrically.
Speaking lyrically, I don't know, dude. Eminem's washed up.
He is now. In his prime, though, cooked. He was absolutely... Dude, he cooked everyone.
Dude, you're so white.
Yeah, I am. I'm not trying to argue that. I don't have a single black friend. I would love to get a black friend, though. I used to have one, but then he moved away. I don't. So...
I have one black friend.
Really? That's awesome. Who?
His name's Thomas.
Dude,
Shout out Thomas.
Tight name. Thomas. I used to have a kid that I didn't get along
have a
with
kid?
at school named Thomas. Me and him were pretty much nemesises all through.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, dude. You would have.
Okay, my friend just told me this like 2 weeks ago. Apparently one time he poured water on my head on the bus and I started crying.
That doesn't surprise me. That doesn't surprise me.
I don't remember that. But yeah, that sounds like... Dude, when I was a kid, I was... Yeah.
Were you kind of weak? Yeah?
Yeah. I would cry over everything.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I was a bully when I was a kid, which I'm not proud of. But, yeah, middle school, I was a straight-up bully. Okay, we're going to get into it here, if you want to hear about it.
I want to hear about it.
It's insane. Me and Thomas we were just born to be nemesises.
I think a lot of people were born to be nemesis.
I think we were.
Thomas.
Like, we just never got along. But the weird thing is, anytime I would go back to my old school, he was the only guy that would say hi to me. It was like that mutual respect thing. It was wild. Like
two bullies butting heads.
Yeah, mutual respect among villains. So, one of the most devious things I've ever done to this kid, and I don't even know if to this day he knows this. I'm not really proud of this, but it is funny. I would just look at ways to get him in trouble.
That is funny.
at our school, I planned out, and I don't even know how I figured this out. Maybe he just drank a lot of water that day. He went to the bathroom, and I went in. No, I went to the bathroom first. I don't know how I planned this out. I went to the or did he go to the... Anywho, we went to the bathroom at very close to the same time. I freaking pissed all over the walls. Just freaking let it rip. Full cannon, sprayed all over the walls. Went down to the principal's office. And I was like, hey, there's pee all over the walls. I don't know what happened, but I just saw Thomas walk out of this. Dude. Literally, they ripped him. From there on, we had to fill out bathroom reports. Like, where it's like you had to sign out to go to the bathroom.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that was because of me.
Bro.
Insane.
You ruined it for the whole school.
I ruined it for the entire school. I wasn't really horrible, but like for conservative people, I was a horrible kid.
Yeah.
Just doing anything we would just fight nonstop. But he was also the only kid that was like rebellious enough to like play into some of my schemes. So in 5th grade, I brought in fireworks to school, like black cats, like the little mini sticks MAEs.
Yeah.
And he was the only one dumb enough or smart enough to buy them from me. I also made bank in 5th grade because I just sold a bunch of stuff to classmates. Sold this kid fireworks. Then his mom found them and like he ratted on me. So then I got busted for selling fireworks in school. Super like a no-no, which I didn't know at the time. I just thought it was like something cool you could do. But yeah, I made like $20 off of him just for a couple.
$20 in 5th grade. That's like $100K.
Oh, it was huge. Then I literally do you remember the Scholastics magazines?
Like with the books you could buy? Like
yeah, the books or like random garbage you could buy.
Yeah.
I bought this one weird little like plastic safe on there for like I don't know, it was like $7.50 minimum wage. And
I know about that.
yeah. I literally sold this thing for like $25. I made like for a 5th grader so much money in 5th grade. It was awesome. But yeah, now when I went back, he was like one of the only kids that said hi to me, which was incredible.
Yeah, I don't like that kid. If you ever see this, my bad, but I don't like you. I still don't like you.
But
he made me cry, apparently. I don't remember that, but he made me cry on the bus.
Oh, he was a kid that dumped water on you?
Yeah.
Oh, let's go. We had the same nemesis.
Yeah, I'm saying, dude. He was a bully. Just
yeah.
like you.
Probably because of me. I bullied the heck out of him. Dude, this is wild. 4th grade. This is one of my craziest stories I've ever had. 4th grade, me and him both had to stay in from recess because probably we were fighting each other. I don't remember why.
Allegedly.
The teacher left the room, and we both just went freaking berserk. He literally goes up to her desk, or I don't know where he got these from, grabs a pair of scissors in both hands, and starts charging me with scissors. And I was like, yo, I don't even know what came over me. Maybe the Archangel Michael or something. But I grabbed a chair and like slammed him across the face with this chair, but it had little tennis balls on the end of it.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. Pinned him up against the wall. And he has like these scissors. He's just screaming at me. But our 4th grade teacher walked so heavily that you could hear her coming down the hall. So literally this whole debacle happens. He charges me with scissors. I pin him up against the wall. And then we hear her, dish, 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 dish. And we like quick throw a chair back down, like act like nothing happened. And then she was there for the rest of the time. So we couldn't even like finish the duel. So it was just like it ended. And that's all it was.
Him charging at you with scissors, that's insane.
It's wild.
That's crazy,
It's
dude.
literally wild.
What was he going to do?
I guess stab me.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's an insane person.
I know. It was absolutely nuts. We have story after story, dude. It was... Oh, dude. I remember this one time in 5th grade. This was crazy. I was kind of a troubled child, apparently. I used to steal... Do you remember the bonus bucks?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could buy like homework passes from it.
Yep.
If you had 30 bonus bucks, you could buy a homework pass. Well, every Wednesday you went down to hot lunch. She had her bonus bucks just sitting out on her table. So every Wednesday I would sneak back early, take 5.
Victimless crime once
Yeah,
again.
take 5. Then my buddies caught wind of this, and they start taking 10.
You can't
20.
do that.
And I was like, what are you doing? So we get busted, obviously. I had like 117 bonus bucks by the second day of school. So that was kind of insane. Got busted for that, of course. But yeah, middle school wasn't my best days, to be honest. It wasn't that good.
Yeah,
and I was fat, but I thought I was cool. Turns out I was
Fat,
just
cool guy?
fat. I was like, oh, dude. My hair always looked like it was wet. Like I just stepped out of the shower. It was insane. I thought the style was cool. It wasn't. But
Dude, I dropped down in 10th grade.
did you really drop out?
Yeah, homeschooled, Penn Foster, online school for my last 2 years. I was working full time. Finished my last 2 years of school in 6 months. Mom, if you're watching this, I cheated on every single test. I copied and pasted the questions in Google, and I didn't learn a single thing.
Mm-hmm.
I did not learn a single thing those last 2 years.
Dude, I cheated my way through school. One regret I have, which I've now learned, and I would recommend to any kid still in school, even if you don't agree with a subject, study. Because I realize now, and it's insane for a 26-year-old male to say this, I don't know how to research information. Like, I don't know how to find... Because I cheated literally my whole way through high school and middle school.
And elementary.
And elementary
and
school.
preschool.
And, like, I don't know how to find information. Like, I'll just give up. I'll just be like, if it's not the first thing on Google, I'll just, like, give up.
What class did they teach that in?
What? Cheating?
No, researching.
Oh, I mean, for every project, you had to, like, research something. And, like, I just never did because I just cheated. And, like, that is one regret I have. Like, I don't actually know a good way to find information.
Wikipedia.
Yeah, that was my thing. I just used Wikipedia, and then I found out Wikipedia is a load of crap. And I was like, what?
I mean, generally, it's probably pretty accurate.
Yeah.
Who knows?
So, that would be one thing I would say to kids or whoever is watching this. If you're, like... Even if you don't agree with a subject, just study to learn how to find information.
But in algebra, you can cheat. You're never going to use that.
No. Slope. I was surprisingly good at finding slope, though.
I have no idea what that even
Y
is.
equals mx plus b.
I thought that was like Pythagorean's theorem.
No, Pythagorean theorem was...
Pythagoreanism.
Yeah, Pythagorean theorem. I forget what that was. Was that y2 or y1 plus y2
Y equals mc squared? Is that what that
that's
was?
MC Hammer.
Yeah, great guy, by the way.
Yeah, absolutely classic. Yeah, that was Einstein.
Oh.
Is that Pythagorean?
That was Ariana Grande.
Yeah, dude. Let's just talk about Ariana Grande
Yeah,
and her voice.
that's what this podcast is all about.
It's insane. So, I'm not a big Ariana Grande fan, but her ability to do impressions of other celebrities is insane.
I never saw
And
that.
her vocal range is also insane.
I never saw the impressions.
Well, then I have nothing further to say on that. I was hoping
No further questions,
actually be
Your Honor.
cultured and know what I'm talking about, but that's
You
fine.
must be an Ariana Grande stan. I guess I'm not.
Yeah, I maybe I am an Ariana Grande fan. Break up with your girlfriend, 'cause I'm bored. You can hit it in the morning. Crazy.
You sound right like her, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Kind of look like her, too.
I heard she got some plastic surgery to maybe look more Asian, which is kind of wild because generally, like,
you don't want to look like Asian?
well, no, like, there's been a lot of Asian ladies that will get their eyes done to look more American. But it's kind of cool that, like, one of, like, an American person wants to look like them. Like, isn't that kind of neat? It, like, comes full circle.
Depends who you ask.
Yeah, I guess. I think it's kind of neat.
No, that's sweet, dude.
Yeah.
I didn't hear that.
I don't
I'm
even
sure
know
she
if
has
that's
plastic
true.
surgery.
Yeah, dude, I've been watching
Got that
some...
from Wikipedia.
Yeah. I got into some like plastic surgeon algorithms on Instagram. And
That's crazy. How'd you get there?
Yeah, I don't know. But it's like, hey, Stacy, like how many milligrams of plastic surgery do you have? Like say your age and say how many surgeries you've had. And it's like chicks that are like 22 and it's like I have like 12 surgeries already or something, or like 60 milligrams or 200 milligrams. I don't really know.
You talking about Botox?
Yeah, I guess.
Or like lip filler?
Yeah.
Lip filler looks so stupid.
It's insane.
I mean, unless you get like a little bit. Okay, sure. You get a little bit of lip. If you have like white girl lips,
Yeah.
you get like a little bit. Okay, yeah. What? But like you could, like if you can like tell it, you like okay, she got lip filler. That's crazy.
Like if you got 2 lines on the Pythagorean theorem and you want to fill them out a little bit, I get it.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but it's like
No, nothing wrong with that.
no. Yeah, what's your stance on plastic surgery?
I mean, it depends.
Like, are you pro plastic surgery?
I mean, no, I guess not. No.
No.
I mean, I guess in moderation. Like, if you get plastic surgery and people can't tell, and you feel better about yourself, I mean, sure, whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna get plastic surgery.
Yeah.
But like the 50-year-old women that have like Botox and like their faces all stretched out, and like you're like, you look
Insane.
retarded.
Yeah.
That pisses me off.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
I don't love that too much. Yeah, I don't know. The absurd cases obviously are like, meh, that's crazy. But I don't know what I actually think about plastic surgery yet. I don't think I've come to a decision in my life yet. Because maybe one day I'll get like super droopy skin and I want some surgery. I hope not. I'm excited for gray hair.
You are?
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah. Like I'm actually stoked. If I could get like a nice head of like salt and
A
pepper
little salt
hair,
and pepper, yeah.
I don't know. I think that looks freaking sweet.
Nothing wrong with some salt and pepper.
No, I think it's great.
I think the ladies dig that too.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I think my wife would really appreciate that. And also too, it's like a crown of wisdom. Like that shows you've been through some life, dude.
Yeah.
Which I'm also about. I like that. Like experiences. Are you a big experience guy? Do you like chasing experiences?
What kind of experiences?
So like my thing is I will give up a left kidney to have a good experience. Like, so for example, and I said this on the last podcast, I'm going out in December to Colorado to meet a guy that I like met once. That's cool. Like I love experiences like that, like meeting new people. I'll chase a good experience at the cost of a lot of things. Like, are you an experience guy? Like, do you thrive off of like fun experiences?
I mean, who doesn't like fun experiences?
That's what I'm saying. But like some people just don't need them. I think I need them.
I probably don't need them as much as you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably a good thing.
I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of jealous of the homeless Philadelphia experience.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You should do it. It's a blast. It's really cool. You'll have... See, my thing is I'll do anything for a good story. Like, and infinitely good stories came out of that. It's insane.
And
you
good
get
times.
$100.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
$100 richer.
Wonder what he would offer me. What if he would offer me $200? You'd be pissed?
Nah, dude. You're working out right now. You're looking great. I'd be okay with that.
Right.
I do have hair, though, so maybe...
That is true. Maybe he likes bald guys.
Yeah, what's the deal with the stigma around bald people?
Here's the thing.
Like,
if your
now
hair
being
is thinning, get rid of it.
Yeah.